Thanks for
Fiber
all the
is
cool.
glass. Fiber
Go
is
on.
glass, so it's not going to work out. But all the copper wires the Russian army uses, because fiber, maybe battalions can know how to operate fiber. Majority of the army is quite outdated.
Fair enough. Yeah, we basically just need to pay money for drone parts, because you can get some money for those like GPUs, CPUs and stuff, and just tell the gypsies to collect those, and they will just trash the drones with stones.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just tell them that the CPUs are full of
Where are you
copper.
from?
You know.
Huh.
Or goat, because they are full of goat.
Full is a
Well,
bit
yeah.
of an exaggeration, but
Well, in the early 2000s, a lot of people were smashing the network boxes that have switches for the cables, just to get to the motherboard. I don't know if it's
right,
called
yeah.
motherboard, and melt it with strong acid, so only gold remains.
Mm.
So, yeah,
Fair.
we have problems with gypsies, even white gypsies.
I mean, isn't all of all of the Yugoslavia just like different colors of gypsies?
Uh, oh no, they have white people in Yugoslavia, but
Well, I mean, all I
honestly,
mean is that like they act in a very specific way.
yeah, technically speaking, yeah. You can drive through a Bulgarian village and see how children are running around, and right next to them, some old dude is slaughtering a lamb or something.
Huh.
Anyway, that's enough racism for today. Let's start the session.
It's not racism if it's towards your people.
uh, yeah. I still see one person is missing from the watch together.
Okay.
Yeah. So if everyone's good, we'll be able to start in three,
Mhm.
2, 1.
Where are you from?
There's nothing about this whole scenario that doesn't make me so disgusted I want to violently vomit out my own internal organs. I despised you both so intensely that I can't tell if my vision is blurry from my near-death experience or from my unforgiving rage. If allowed, once I am back to full health, I will gut you with an honest-to-God smile on my face, and then proceed to paint the home I built with your bodies with your very blood.
You hear that, Tupac? You've made a friend.
You've seen it all before, we ain't got no test for all aboard. You should give us a chance, cause we're all victims of circumstance. We've had it pretty tough, but that's okay, we like it rough. We'll settle the score, survive the rest of 2 world wars. Hey, get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of funk. Get up and dance to 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 Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of dance. Oh, oh, oh. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to get up and dance to Eastern European kind of funk.
There is pressure. Pressure not from something, or but rather from everything around you, pressing, pushing down, a pressure of trying to both understand your surroundings and find your path forward. As you look around, finding yourself in the room with only one other Granburian and something knocking at the metal door behind them. Remind us what happened last time, Malik.
Oh, again, that's the third time in a row. Okay, so we followed the creepy boy and his father. I'm not mute, right? Yeah, I'm not mute.
Yeah, you're right.
And his father back to the house, which is okay. We'll reach the house. Uh, During our journey back there, Hellspawn started asking questions. Malek was preparing an action if the creepy boy Jan suddenly attacks us. Uh, and we left Maroki to speak with the father. We approached the town. Uh, the creepy boy identified the church, which was damaged by huge claw marks. And we reached the two-story house with a windmill. Hellspawn spotted and waved at John's mom, uh, and he was a bit rude towards her. He started complaining and bitching like he usually does. Uh, yeah, Jan was not really happy about it. I had to de-escalate and apologize for the rudeness of our dearest leader. Uh, the mother named Gwen greeted us. She was looking kind of distressed, but still smiling, and offered some food. The father invited us for the night, and the little hellspawn, I meant Arcade, went to play with the daughter.
Hellspawn, but like
Uh,
in two separate words, right? The hell spawn.
Yeah.
yeah. uh, so once we were in, our beloved supreme leader Hellspawn continued conditioning and complaining and started asking about hotels and amenities. But alas, John thought that there is nothing better than this house in the town. And Hellspawn requested to go to the toilet, which led to Hellspawn being knocked out, since he tried his shenanigans once again, especially running from the creepy boy. Uh, Vedant inside started deducing stuff and asking and checking around. And Vedant was quite confident. Everyone is afraid of Jan. And everyone was trying to be on his good side, not to piss him off, not to mess with him. Vedant also notices that there are no child-sized shoes by the door, so either the daughter named Amelie is dead or all grown up. Gwen was quite shocked by Arcade's diet, uh, especially the part that she ate two protein bars. She prepared normal food and went off to deliver it. We heard the loud boom outside, but Bex explained it's okay, everything is fine. And then we saw Jan dragging the unconscious Hellspawn and murmuring to himself. Maroki tried to adjust Hellspawn's trousers because obviously he was in the toilets, and why bother pulling them up? We mm, we tried to convince Jean that it's rude a bit later, and it's impolite to be like that in front of his mother. So I think he agreed in the end to pull
Yeah, I
them
think
up.
eventually he agreed. I didn't write that part in. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember explicitly that I had to convince him that this is extremely lewd behavior. So,
Yeah.
uh, okay, so we went to our room, put Hellspawn to bed, and this Maroki discovered a little uh, peephole that a little hole that he can look through to the next room. Uh, and uh, and from there we saw a rotten door. We looked through rusty nail stabbed in Maroki looked through, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maroki
Yeah,
looked through. Got
and he
instantly
was
KO'd.
stabbed in the eye. Yeah, because he was the only one on one health. We put him in the bed after stabilizing him, and uh, Malek noticed some eyes watching from wooden holes all around the room. But it was only seen in the peripheral vision. It's not like if you try to look at them, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Vedant, on the other hand, wasn't able to see such eyes because his eyes were quite focused on the sandwiches. Malek, since the sandwiches were not kosher, decided not to eat them. So Malek is starving, and we went to sleep.
We actually need
During
to eat.
Yeah, we have to. We need to. It's not explicitly said that we don't have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
can't you, like, technically though? Can't you gaslight yourself into believing that your god gives you sustenance?
I mean, you
That's
can gaslight, doesn't mean it won't affect you physically, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
despite it still
you are the
being tested.
breathing. It worked.
Okay, and then we went to sleep, and we went into the world of nightmares. During the zombie apocalypse, except for Malek, who wasn't on Grambor at this time because he was getting his driving license, I believe. Hellspawn was under the stairs in a bunker. Uh, Maroki manages to seal off the zombies after seeing a friend of his getting killed, and Vedant watches this on a CCTV, which for some reason broadcasts to the TV in his house. And Malek is just standing in the middle of the bunker. Malek's memories are intact, so basically, you don't know each other because
Yeah.
prior to this event, and only Malak recognizes you. This is probably caused by Savit. Oh, no, no, I
No,
didn't kill my
Lucas.
bot.
Lucas had said that you felt like your connection to Savid wasn't there anymore. So presumably the reason your memories are okay is just because you weren't on Granbur at the time. The rest of us got sort of sucked into thinking like we did at that time in our lives, but you weren't there. So there's no particular memory of Granbur for you to associate with it.
Yeah, and we ended the session by the little cute fella knocking on the door, the creepy dude,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, just to clarify, it is Jan.
Yeah, it's Jan, but when I asked you
Yeah, that's
why
how
he
it's
was
spelled.
Chinese, you said it's spelt with a J, so
Yeah,
I've written J in my notes. So,
yeah, that's. I'm
yeah.
sorry that not all spellings and pronunciations comfort to your English language.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm just saying, I don't have a problem with it. But if you're concerned about why Ilya is reading it as John, it's because
No,
it's
no, I
written as
understand.
John.
Yeah,
Because, yeah,
it's 100%. So
yeah,
currently, Vedant, sitting on his sofa, is seeing a whitish grayish room, mostly with a single light source in the middle, shining on top. Malik, are you in your what form were you in when you went to sleep? Demonic or angelic? Angelic, right?
Uh, yeah,
Pretty sure it
I
was,
was
yeah.
in the angelic.
Yeah. So this is
Mildly less creepy.
we have Malik, um, and on the side next to the door, metal heavy door.
Wow, so tragic that Carlos isn't here to see this amazing artwork.
I am recording, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was afraid he's going to miss the whole session.
Yeah.
And by the door we have Moraki, who has just rushed in, having closed the door.
Mhm.
And now, at the last seconds, bangs on the door. The room, I would say, is like it's quite wide, although in your head, Morocco, you imagined it should be bigger. You imagine hundreds of people fitting here, but it's like 10 on 10 meters almost in a squarish shape, but with rounded corners.
Mhm. All right. So, is there nobody here except for Malik?
To your surprise, yes. As you turned to close the door and your friend ran in to withhold the zombies so you could close it, you remember, you think you remember you saw hundreds of people here. And right now, you either can decide what you would think or give me a knowledge check. It's your
Well, I
preferred.
mean, we were talking last session about whether Marky would know Malik.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
I guess I.
determined that he was already famous or something because he brought
Yeah.
some cars here for
Yeah,
some reason.
and you basically had heard of him by his name, and then he flashed his driver license. So that's when you put that person to the name, in a sense.
Mm.
Ah, right.
You
Uh,
haven't met him in person. You just heard about him in the boxing management circles that he has made like large bets or donations.
Hello, Mr. Malik. It's an honor to see you in person, finally. Where are all the people?
The light flickers, and as it like stabilizes again, it's a little bit more dull.
Well,
uh,
we are most of the people. We are many people. We should be enough to survive. You see, I I recall how I get here in this particular moment of time.
Give me a knowledge save. It's not a DC, it's degrees of success in a sense. So you remember that you guys were in a house. You remember being in a room and going to sleep. Above table, what escapes you is Jan and the weirdness of the house. More like you don't remember the visuals, you remember it as facts.
Uh, well, see, I'm not sure that this is real. I mean, it is real enough, I think, because I'm pretty certain we will die here if we open that door. But I'm not sure that our real bodies will be mutilated. Although you were mutilated earlier. But
Come on, sir.
that's
Stop talking nonsense. I know there's like zombies outside and so insane, but we need to keep our heads clear.
no. You have to wake up, Maroki. You have to wake up.
I'm not asleep. There's
Bro.
zombies outside.
From behind the door, you hear a very dull voice, muffled by the door, isolating door. Malik, please. I hear your voice. Let me in.
Shit, there's somebody outside. They must have survived somehow. Let's let
Do
them
I
in.
do I recognize the voice?
Yes, since you remember everybody from the crew, you know it's Paphos.
It's who?
Paphos.
What the?
I don't know who that is, but okay.
I didn't. I mean, yes, of course, but neither Moroccan nor Vedant remember anybody from the crew, but Malik remembers everyone since he didn't lose his memories.
And how do you spell that name?
Oh, come on, it's right. Oh, sorry, I never pinned this. Wow, wait, why did I not pin this? I pinned the what you call it? The rumors about Paphos.
Oh, Pathos. Right,
Yeah.
right. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
got
exactly,
it.
Pathos.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, interesting. When did that ever? When was that a thing?
What do you mean? It's been a thing, huh?
It's lore. It's always been canon. Don't
There's
question
many
it.
Granburians in the party, and Malik is just the one who remembers them
Oh.
all.
Okay.
It's like the female custodies. Don't question it. It's lore
Yeah.
now.
It's just a thing that exists. Got it. Okay.
okay. So he introduces Paras.
Yeah, Paphos is just you hear Paphos' voice shouting from behind the door, and you have known this guy in person for the last 2 months that your diplomatic ship has been on its way. Not 2 months, 2 weeks. Sorry.
If you are really Patos, prove it. Who is my god?
Our god, Malik, our god.
Who is our god?
It's Savid.
And
Malik, please. Come on. Those monsters are approaching. Please, Malik, and you can hear some desperation growing in his voice.
how do I call Savit? What is the title of Savit?
Fucking if I know, Malik. My memories don't work well. As the light flickers again.
Well,
By the
you
way,
know my name, but Maroki doesn't. Maroki is part of the crew, and he never heard your name, so he doesn't recognize you. He called you some
Wait,
voice.
what crew? What crew are we talking about? We've never met before.
See, you're imposter. You don't even know how we call our god, and you pretend to like him. I will pray to him, and he will smite you down like he did with the infidels.
Malik, I really need you to focus up, dude. I know the situations are critical. Just fucking open up the door, let me in, and let's speak like people.
You are no people. We will speak with like people because we are many, and you are an imposter. You are
Wait,
fake, Patos.
are you saying the zombies can speak? I never heard them speak
I
before.
don't. This is no ordinary zombie.
Maraki, that's you. Please, Maraki, listen to me. Mal has gone insane. We are currently trapped in some kind of a dream state. I really need you to let me. I will step back if you need me to, and please just open up the door so I can squeeze in.
No, this is too weird. What the fuck? Why do you keep talking about dreams and shit? There's zombies around. Why the fuck are we talking about
Meraki,
this?
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think Malik is going insane. The zombies we are currently experiencing it's you reliving your memories.
Am I being fucking incepted right now?
Yes.
Lucas, can I do a knowledge check or some sort of check to see if I understand what's being talked about?
Yes, you feel free to give me a knowledge check.
Okay.
Alright, can I try to like
That is a
find
1.
and
You pull up Inception and play it on a different screen to start to understand.
Nice. Okay,
That's the
cool.
best
I'll
clue
be
you
done in a
have
few
so-
hours.
Alright, is there anything that's like similar to a spinning top anywhere around? Like something that has like a center of mass and is gonna collapse if you stop spinning it? I'm going
Give me
for
an
Inception.
insight. Give me an insight.
Logic, let's go.
Matt, you can spin Malik's license like a coin.
Okay, I ask for him to borrow his license. I need to check whether I'm being incepted or not. Show me your license.
I present him. It was given to me by the many-faced Bob. Here, take it and cherish it. You are one of my closest allies. I know things about you that you don't know. I know because you think I don't know you, but I do know you.
So do
Wait.
I, shouts Paphos.
Okay, can we make it canon that the license is shaped like those Jewish spinner things?
Jewish spinny things.
Yes, the Gradle, because he's a Jew. It would be such a good combo. Wait, what is it?
Oh, cool.
I will say you can force it into a shape of a dreidel by breaking it.
No, no, don't break it.
Okay, I won't break it. I'm just gonna spin it.
Yeah, so you like put it on the corner and spin. Give me a strength or athletics.
All right. I have been
Don't
told
use
not to
too
break
much
it.
strength.
I'm gonna do athletics.
Yeah, so you gently twist your finger. You use both hands to like twist it quite fast as you have gloves on, and it spins. And while Paphos is saying, "Are you done yet?" Guys,
Wait
I
for
will
it. You need to
fucking
give it some
leave.
time. Is it so?
It falls. I mean, it spins and falls onto the ground as the light starts flickering again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until that happens. If anybody else wants to do anything, you're.
I mean, the card has fallen onto the ground by this point.
Well, I
Alright.
guess
Go ahead,
I will
Vedant.
press my little buzzer thing because you said last session
Yes.
that I had a button I could touch to talk to people.
Yes.
And I will push that button and then I would just say, "Does anyone know what's going on?"
So you guys
Well, we're
hear a
clearly not
third
being
voice from the speakers coming just below a camera, watching you guys from the corner.
I don't understand why I've got this channel on my TV. Are you guys okay in there? Also, does anyone know where all the zombies went?
We were bamboozled. We were tried to be bamboozled by a monster, a
So
monster
you believe the
imposter.
rat? Wait, there's Vedant. Is Vedant in there?
Not really. I'm just sort of watching from afar for some reason. I'm
Wait.
back home.
Wait, so Malik
Wait.
believes a random voice, but not mine. Well,
Hi, I'm
Malik,
not
is that-
random. I don't know who Malik is, but I'm not random. I'm very believable.
He's the
I'm
insane.
actually a very important diplomat. I'll have you know, whoever you are.
We
Actually,
only 4 of us went to sleep, and you are no 4 of us.
many of you went to sleep.
That's
Malik,
correct.
I
You
just
cannot
want to
count.
clarify. As
Oh,
far
yeah,
as you know, you have known Paphos for the 2 weeks you've been on this journey with everyone. He has been part of your crew.
The many weeks.
Yeah, many weeks.
The many weeks, yeah.
He has been part of your many Granburian crew.
You didn't went to sleep with us last night, so
No, but
you are
he
fake.
did. He did. You literally have memories of him going to sleep. That's what Lucas is saying.
Yeah.
You
Mm,
remember him.
Yeah, but he
He was
didn't
there.
sleep
He was
last
there
night.
in Savid's room. He was there in the house. You remember, once again, you don't remember visuals. You remember it as a fact that you, as a Granburian group, went to sleep. You know, Hellspawn was the first one to be knocked out. He's not here anywhere where you can see him. Moraki got stabbed in the eye and was stabilized. While
Well,
you went
if
to sleep
if you
even before Vedant and Paphos.
if you were part of our crew, you would be able to name our god, since
I
you
named him
pretend to have
Savid. What
memories.
else do you want?
To give me his title.
God? Lord?
No,
Master?
no, no.
Yahweh?
How do I call him? How do I pray to him? You heard me many times.
Malik, I'm gonna be frank to you. Half the time, I don't listen to you.
And this is going to cost your life. If you cannot name him, you're clearly an imposter.
He
Those
is
guys don't have
your...
memory of.
Well,
You said he is our God, and you heard me pray to him and speak to him.
I don't know, Arkad's grandpa?
No?
Tax evasion
I-
lord?
Oh, you were so close that time. Wait, no, that's not in character. Vedant
Yeah,
doesn't
we
know.
don't know
I
that.
will say that's just slips out from your subconsciousness and you don't even know why.
And no, I do not call him that.
Malik, I am telling you this right now. Either you let me in, or the next time you need to use the toilet while we are on a road trip, I'm not stopping.
That's okay. How do you think the slime comes on?
I mean,
Morocco,
you're all
please.
obviously deranged.
Morocco, please.
You are all
We don't
obviously
know.
deranged.
We don't
Sorry.
even know where Hellspawn is. We need to find him. Vedant
Okay, I
is
need.
God knows where. You two are locked in a random room.
And I'm at home, and I don't know any of you people.
You see us, right? Can you
Yeah,
see
I
in
can
front
see
of the
you.
door?
No, I cannot. I do know that for some reason there are no zombies attacking my house anymore, which is nice. I guess they gave up. Hey, you, whoever you are behind the door, are there still zombies out there, or are they also gone?
They are gone. But there's something
Well.
else rather than zombies.
Oh. Is it 6-9?
Where?
I've heard that he's pretty scary. Not seen him myself, though.
You mean many?
That is definitely what I mean. Yeah, that's his name. That's definitely what I just said. Yeah.
No, you
Oh
don't
God,
remember.
that's
Well, no.
we've gone
No,
this
it's a name.
entire
It's a name,
campaign.
right?
So
It's not
Yeah.
numbers, dude. It's just a name.
yeah.
Yeah, your mouth makes the sounds 6-9, and nobody knows what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the name of the guy.
We know it's funny for some reason, but
Yeah, he answers. No, it wasn't the robot. Do I really have to shout here?
yes,
Well,
until
no.
we are convinced you are not a monster.
Well, fuck you. I'm going to search for Hellspawn if you don't.
Okay, come with the Hellspawn and we will let you in.
I'm
No
so
response.
fucking confused. Alright, well, if we are in a crew, then
The last light starts to flicker.
I
oh
prefer
fuck.
to stand in the darkness here rather than here with a friend, rather than in the darkness with a monster. Keep the door closed, Maroki. We don't know who the imposter is.
Okay, well, if you are my friend, then what's my favorite number?
Well, if it's for health, one, because you like to fight a lot and you like to fight big monstrous guys. Uh, I heard you defeated one recently. If it's for your money, you like many, and your favorite number is many for coins.
Okay, fair enough. You know me pretty well.
I will say, Morocco, for you also, you have heard both Paphos behind the door and Malik refer to Savid, which you would know in character as well,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's true,
as a
yeah,
church
not many.
rat.
You know that Savid's a bunch of con men, so you're
Yeah.
like the guy on the other side of the door and the guy in the room with you are both con men who are part of the cult of Savid.
Yep, for some reason they just decided to follow this conman god who nobody
Yeah.
believes in.
And the cultists are both insisting that you are their friend for some reason, so
Alright, so
maybe
what
you
are we
got
gonna
drunk
do?
and accidentally joined a cult.
I mean, to be fair, this is pretty weird. And if you do know me, I mean, yeah, there's no zombies around anyway, so I guess we don't have to hide from anything.
Other than the monstrous imposter.
As the last light goes out and the room completely engulfed in darkness.
Um, okay, that's not nice.
It's better than being torn to shreds, if you ask me.
Lucas, does my CCTV camera have like infrared or ultraviolet or anything?
Huh. Uh, I don't know. Give me an insight.
Okay, let's go.
Since he's a fat dude, he probably does
Damn.
have.
Alas, even with double advantage, I still couldn't crit on that.
Maraki, you suddenly sense something from the ceiling drip onto your face and slowly start running down your cheek. But it's a very
Uh,
thickish liquid. As you
huh,
don't, you
okay.
hear a knock at your front door.
Oh, okay, cool. I will look away from the entirely black screen because the camera's just in total darkness, and wheel my way. Oh, I pause Inception, which was probably near the start anyway. So yeah, and then I wheel my wheelchair over towards the door.
Uh, you hear a knock again as you're approaching, as if it's quickly
Hello,
trying.
who is it?
It's me, Vedant. Is that your voice?
Yep. Who is me?
But, oh, right. Memories. Paphos, I am part of the crew that Malik mentioned. The
Wait,
corridor led here.
how near is that bunker?
I I don't know. Stuff is messed up.
Okay. I look around my house. Are the windows broken? Because before the whole bunker
windows
thing,
aren't
the last thing I saw was zombies
the
breaking in.
windows aren't broken, but now that you pay attention, they have a moisture buildup that doesn't allow you to see outside.
Hmm.
Almost like
Interesting.
in a very early morning when you have like moisture buildup,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Condensation.
yeah, condensation. But you also know that this is evening, so it's a bit of a wrong time for that to happen. At least not this early in the evening.
Okay, mister. You said that we're supposed to know each other, right?
Are you gonna try
Pathos?
to test me?
I don't know any of these people who were
Okay,
on that TV
Vedant,
thing.
let me say it like this because I have been your friend and you have confided in me enough times. Vedant, you
Yeah.
fear other people knowing what you know about yourself.
That's a bit of a thing that could be said about a lot of people, I think. A
Right.
lot of people have things that they don't always tell other people.
Yeah, and not everything comes to light, right?
I would say that I have actually done overall quite good in my life. I mean, okay, some people might say
Sorry,
that.
he said come to light, not life.
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
know,
okay,
but I'm just
sure,
saying,
sure.
that,
Okay,
um,
sure, continue. Just wanted
that,
to.
yeah, okay, maybe some people might say that the amount of gold that I charge for things is a lot because I'm not content with just getting many. I have to have many piles of gold and I have to have many servants and many meals. And okay, maybe my waistline is expanding by many inches, but even so, I would say overall I am quite a good person. Um, okay, maybe, possibly, I might sometimes pretend to be a bit more knowledgeable than I
Oh my god,
might always come
Vedant.
across, but
Fuck. Um, Listen, I have a feeling like somebody is constantly watching and listening to us, so I don't want to say directly. I don't want to spill it, but if you're gonna force me to. Okay, let's say that you think your N is light, but your N might be actually heavy.
I have no clue what you're talking about,
Oh
to be
my
honest.
god.
But
Damn
do
it.
you? Okay,
Wait,
wait. Here's a question.
have you been to
Here's
the
a question. Wait,
therapist yet?
shut up a second, moron. Shut up. Okay, if you want me to believe that you actually know who I am, then just tell me, uh, who is David? Simple question.
But David?
Yeah, who's David?
The all-knowing character is being confused.
Well, you clearly can't know me very well at all if you don't even know such a basic thing.
I'm
So I
not
think I'll
now.
just leave you
Listen,
outside.
listen. I'm trying to remember our talks. The only person, and I apologize if I am bad with names, but is that your teacher?
Lucas, is this door like what's the lock situation on my door? Do I have a bolt?
I would say it would have some odd digitized security, right? So you like enter a
Okay,
PIN code
cool.
and it unlocks.
Yeah. And it is, just to be clear, it's currently locked at the moment.
I would say yeah, it's a zombie apocalypse.
Cool, yeah. Is there any code that I can type in to lock it more? You know, like to pull down shutters on the windows and that sort of thing?
No.
Damn.
I would not. I would. I think if you had, there would already be those.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough then. In that case, I will just cycle my wheelchair back to the TV and start watching Inception until the CCTV works again.
But I mean, like, out of character, wouldn't the like guy know everything we know as well?
No, I think he knows.
Who knows?
Jan.
I'm just gonna say that if Lucas wants to play him that way, all he needs to do is read my backstory, because this is literally mentioned in the backstory that I wrote on my character sheet, which I sent to Lucas. So it's up to him. He can do a little bit of reading if he wants this guy to be all-knowing.
I don't know, like, all knowing is strong because I don't know if Morocco, for example, or Malik could answer that question. But it's only
No, I
fair.
don't think they could.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I wouldn't have.
Like,
See, the thing is,
Vedant
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
know,
have
right?
told. Vedant would not have told them. But in his current position, like where his memories are at this time in his
Yeah,
life,
he
he
wouldn't
would
know.
not have. Like he would expect everyone who knows him to know this
Yeah,
at this time of his life.
that's fair.
That is cool.
You hear Pav shout, Vedant, please, no, as you kind of veer away.
Yeah.
Morocco, another drip on your forehead as you instinctively have looked up, trying to gaze into the dark abyss.
Fuck, something's dripping on me. We need to find a light. I don't like this anymore.
Wasn't me.
Malik, as you step backwards to get closer towards the door, towards the wall, there is no door for you to step towards to. You just step further.
Maroki, grab my hand. Let's get out of here.
Do you extend your hand? Malik?
Yeah, I will try to find him in the darkness.
Morocco, will you grab his hand?
Sure, I'll try to.
Both of you, give me an insight.
I don't like the spreadsheet.
Oh,
Don't
let's
take it anymore.
go. Net fail.
Oh yeah.
You find each other's hands, grabbing one onto each other, but it's so pitch dark that you can't actually tell, only having a feel. And it's almost like even the voices are starting to get lost in here. But you do sense each other's hands as you do like a predator grab with each other.
Okay. Follow me, and I started dragging him, but not using too much force because he is stronger than me, and if he stops way too sudden, I'll be without an arm.
Yeah, so you
Okay,
start
I'll follow.
dragging him away. However, Morocco, you hear Malik's voice, and you hear his steps go away from you, but the thing you are holding doesn't move.
Okay, I'm gonna punch the thing I'm holding because I'm gonna panic.
Give me a strength check.
Like fuck! It's not him. That's not the random guy.
Do I roll defense?
No.
Fuck, there's a zombie in here.
What you you don't need to roll. However, as you drag, as Mal, you're dragging Morocco away into the darkness, walking just somewhere. You suddenly hear a scream behind you as Morocco, when you threw the punch, you suddenly feel teeth around your arm biting into it as if you punched into a hand-sized mouth as the teeth go deep within your skin, biting your arm off.
Oh Jesus!
Fucking hell. Okay.
With the whole forearm, yeah, that does go above your recounts. So roll me your HP. As of current, everybody has min HP once again.
Cool.
Damn it. Okay, I have
Oh,
1 HP.
You have a single HP left as you scream in pain involuntarily. Both in fear, probably a scream of shock and fear at first as you punch, that then transforms into a scream of fear and pain. As you lose every
Lucas.
sense of your arm except pain at the forearm, at the elbow.
Do these noises transfer through to the CCTV
Yes.
microphone? Yeah. Okay, can I turn up my TV brightness as much as possible to try and get some sort of picture?
CSI style.
Give me a knowledge check.
Okay, don't fail me now, brain. Nope, my brain failed me again. Damn it.
You have like you're so far in a civilized world that when you pull up the TV settings, you have to watch an ad. Before, when you click a button trying to navigate in the menu, you have to watch an ad, and it's not like normally people need to update contrast on their TV, right? So it's a very hidden setting that's quite difficult for you to get. I'm not sure.
The brightness is a hidden setting.
It's not even brightness. This would be contrast, most likely.
Okay.
If you were
Sure.
because brightness would just
And
be
saturation.
brighter. Brightness would just
Yeah.
be brighter blacks versus contrast actually giving the lights.
Okay, yeah.
Which also will take you some time as you realize brightness isn't the right setting, right? Then you click back.
Yeah.
You need to watch an ad again.
Okay, Maroki is spooked. He's gonna try to run away, and like I guess I would try to like figure out where the door was. Like last time I saw it.
The last time you saw it, you knew it was just behind you, and it has
Okay, then
disappeared. You can run
Well, yeah.
the opposite direction from whatever just bit you.
Yeah, basically, I was trying to run towards. Well, did the door disappear before the blackness started, or
No, it disappeared. Basically, when you felt something dripping, you like took a step back to be towards the door, but you didn't reach it where you expected it to be.
Ah, yeah. So there's just a wall there, like by touch. Okay.
There's
Fuck.
no, not even a wall, just empty.
Empty.
As
It's like you're in a very, very, very large room.
Okay, well, then I guess I'm gonna run towards Malek's footsteps, maybe?
The footsteps veer towards the whatever bit you. So, like, because Malek, basically, based on the picture, Malek took your hand and was leading you that way, but you didn't move, so you punched and lost an arm.
Can I use my abilities, or can I not use my
You
abilities?
can.
Can or can't?
You
Sorry, I
can.
didn't.
You're able to.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna try to. Okay. I'm gonna try to punch this creature. Again, if I can, and use my ability to reroll if I roll below 10.
Very well.
Where is this? Where is the roll 20? There it is. At this one.
Very well.
So that's a strength. Okay, that was not
Nice.
necessary.
Malik, give me a defense check.
I'm using my advantage from coming in earlier.
Very well. Maraki, roll the damage.
Wait, do I roll the damage for my magically boosted gloves? Because these should not be magically infused just yet, I think.
That depends entirely on your backstory's timing, so I'll allow you to decide.
I think... Actually, well, I would be fighting zombies at this point. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We probably don't have enough damage. Damage our thing. Let's just fuck it. Let's just say it is already there. So yeah. Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Malik, as you're leading Maraki, you hear him scream as the hand you're holding gets a bit loose. You look back and you receive a punch in the face for 10 damage.
Actually, it's only 8 damage because I
You
only
don't
have
have
one
double
arm.
punch. Yeah, you don't have the
Oh.
double punch. Still 8 damage is damaging to Malik, leaving him on 1 HP.
The fuck? There was a zombie here a second ago. What the fuck? Where did it go?
I don't know.
As you put up the contrast, finally, after many ads, some for the movie Inception in a weird way.
Nice.
As it doesn't make out all the details, but just enough for you to see that there are 2 Maliks. With one looking a little bit worse for wear, in a sense, and the other is holding Maraki's hand
Okay.
that's bleeding out.
Alright. Well, I think there's only one Maraki, so I think that although it seems obvious which one of the Maleks is the evil one, it's probably safer to go for Maraki with this because there's definitely not an evil Maraki present. So because I can see him,
The first thing, when you put up the contrast, the first thing you see is Maraki punching back in the nose.
nice, yeah. So, yeah. First thing I do after I can see them again is, I look over at Maraki and I activate this ability, which should show up if the thing's not broken. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, it does go down to 1 use remaining, which is a shame. But yeah, so because I can see him and the only range distance on this thing is seeing, basically, there is now a 20-meter illuminated light for the next minute around Maraki.
As it shines,
Also, he gets
basically
10
has
HP.
just flash bombed yourself
Ha,
with
yeah,
the
good
brightness
point.
and contrast, everything turned up.
Yeah, so the first thing you hear is, like, I press the buzzer, and I'm just like, oh, finally, got this thing working. I use it, and then, my eyes! And then I stop holding the button
It's almost
down.
like you press the button just to scream.
Yeah.
As Maraki, your body is illuminated and gives off vibrant light to show you and Malik, who's holding the rest of your hand with blood still dripping on the ground, with you two being in the corridor now towards the safe door.
He doesn't see the other Malik,
What other Malik?
the one that I saw. Wait, do I still see the other Malek or not?
You're right now watching ads to put the contrast down.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think I have something that belongs to you. I don't know how that happened, but you punched me, so maybe that's how that
Yeah, so
happened.
from Malek's perspective, Moroki punched him and then started shining a divine light.
No, that's my other fucking hand. The hand that the fucker bit off. What the fuck?
Vedant? Just real quick, a
Yeah.
question. Are you sitting always in your wheelchair, or do you
Yeah.
transfer yourself on the sofa?
No, I would like at the moment. I mean, if I was if I was planning on like sitting down for an extended period of time, I probably would do that. But currently, I've just drove over to the TV after fighting zombies, then drove back to the door to meet that weird guy, and then drove back here. So
That's fair.
at the moment, still on the wheelchair.
Wait, so is right now the door on the other side of the room than it was before?
It's not that the door is on the other side of the room, it's that you're on the other side of the door. You're on the corridor slash tunnel leading towards the bunker.
Alright, this is bullshit. This has to be a dream. You're right.
Vedant,
This isn't real.
while they speak and you're trying to get through the settings, with the side of your eye, you swear you just saw your sofa's cushion move a little bit.
I will swivel one eye stalk towards it because I'm pretty sure that's a thing slugs can do.
That's
Move
fair.
one eye at a time.
So, one eye on the settings, one eye towards the sofa. Give me an insight. Back to Morocco, what we were saying.
Yeah, Maruki is just like kind of well a little bit freaking out, but also just like he's like also believing this because his arm just got chopped off. So he only has one left because before he had many, he was fine. Now he has only one. So he's like, this has gotta be a dream. There's no fucking way I just lost my arm and just got teleported to a different room. So he's just gonna say, okay, it's a fucking dream. It's just in our heads, right? So we can get out of this. You just gotta believe really hard or something, right? Pray to your god or whatever thing you have.
Uh, okay. So you know our God, Savit, you shine with his divine light. Maybe you can protect us further. May I use your arm as a weapon?
Sure, but like Savid isn't real though. I don't know what fucking thing you pray to, but Savid does not
He
answer.
is. He is, and he answered to my prayers, but somehow I
just
feel
do it.
disconnected.
Just
I, I will
I
pull
can.
out the book, the guidance of tax evasion, and I'll start praying to Savit while walking further.
Further towards the exit of the tunnel, so into uh, what would be the open area of the city, or towards the inner bunker that you were just in.
Towards the opening, because in the bunker there is something that took his arm off and
Yeah, we
gave
need to
it to
leave.
me.
We need to leave now.
As you hold the book and pray, heading towards the stairway that goes about 20 to 30 meters. This is deep, a bunker deep underground, like for specific safety reasons. Um,
I'm gonna try to stick as close as possible to Malik because last time we were separated it didn't end very well.
Malak, I need a wisdom save from you. As Vedant, your turn die can definitely see your cushions move of the sofa, and as there's a bit of a maybe flight or flight response in your head, you see black fingers start to slowly rise from between the cushions of it.
Okay. Instant response to this. Actually, wait, no. Black fingers. So what do they look like specifically? Can you describe them in more detail than just black fingers?
Yeah.
Do they look like a Granburian who has very dark skin,
No.
or do they look
It looks
something?
like almost like even talons. Um,
Yeah.
Rather than they're human-like, but more talony. I'm gonna use dark gray for this, but do imagine that they are black, so they're like literally sharpish fingers rising up.
Okay. Yep. Well, I think that's reasonable time to use my next ultimate ability, and I deal necrotic damage to try and turn them into dust. As I snap my fingers and point towards them, and give a totally manly and not at all girlish high-pitched shriek of fear.
Do you still have the speaker button pressed?
I don't, but I accidentally reverse backwards and hit it with my elbow, so they all hear my manly shriek of fear.
Yeah, so Bob, as you're praying, there's a manly, girly shriek of fear that echoes through the halls. As Vedant, you use your attack. Can. No, that's fine. You see the fingers turn to dust. Disappear.
I give a sigh of relief, and then slowly start approaching the couch to inspect it.
You don't really get a chance to,
Oh.
as you breathe the sigh of relief just to notice that below the obviously you have a carpet under the couch and table, right? You're not an animal.
Of course.
Anything to look fancy living. From beneath the carpet, you notice another hand starting to slide out, but it hasn't even raised the carpet itself. It's just like it's manifesting at the very edge and slowly peeking out. You notice the same happen from inside the monitor of the TV, almost like Samara style, grappling on the edge of the monitor from within the monitor.
I use my ultimate again. This time I can target up to 5 hands.
Fingers. 5 fingers?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Mm.
hand on the carpet, hand on the monitor, hand next to the painting on the wall, hand that was flicking the light switch in the toilet, and just in case, back at the hand on the sofa where it was, as another one hand just started to race.
Nice.
As they all explode and the dust wiggles in the air, following almost an invisible air current.
I look around in a panic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to roll insight or something? Can I roll insight? I just said I look around, basically.
I know,
so.
but I'm trying to understand what you want to see, right?
I don't know. I just said that that's what I do, and then you said go ahead. So I wasn't sure what you wanted me to do.
I was like, go ahead,
but yeah.
describe what you're looking
Okay, yeah.
around for.
Well, I look around with wide eyes, and I hurriedly reverse my chair away from where all of the hands were, which I guess would probably take me back towards the door where creepy guy was waiting.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm I'm not
As
sure
you
if I want to open
zoom
the door though.
out,
Yeah.
you notice that the dust caused by your attacks, it's not settling. Being carried by the currents, maybe what you first assumed to be the AC, a fan. The monitors have fans, right? You probably even have a little fan for your feet while you're sitting on the couch, just to keep them nice and cool. Fancy people stuff. But this isn't a naturally forming air current between these. The dust is shaping into something on your table. Now you can give me an insight.
Okay. Ooh.
It seems to be shaping up in something that resembles a hand with a tail instead of a forearm.
Okay, that's
as it's
bad.
grasping the table.
Right, well, I suppose now is as good a time as any to hope that the creepy guy outside isn't as creepy as he came across, and I tap the code into my little door thing to get it to open.
You open and just zoom out? Or are you
Yes.
taking a moment of
I'm
rest?
zooming. I'm not even taking a moment to turn my chair. I reversed my chair back against the door. I hurriedly look over my shoulder with one eye stalk, tap in the code, and then reverse outside. Zombies are better than creepy hand shadow monster things.
Very well. Marok, you said you're staying close to Malik, right?
Yep.
Very well. I will need a knowledge save from you as you two heading up. The only light source is you, Maraki. As you gently take the stairs with Malik praying to the text.
Can I use this ability to like examine whatever is going on? Because like the way I would do it is basically I would try to come up with anything I have read about dreams and how that could help me.
Oh, fuck! That's kind of good. It's not a direct. Okay, I'm giving you a minute to Google anything that would help you about dreams in this situation. I actually will be right back. I just need a second.
Yeah, I also need a second, so just...
I mean, that feels really hard though.
What exactly is the question you need answer to? I will use AI to help.
I mean, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking, hoping that like it could be something in character because I don't know if I know anything that can help me in this situation. It's like, I mean, in a dream, like you have full control, right? But this is obviously not like a proper dream.
How to take control in lucid dreamings.
Yeah, basically, I guess. Hmm.
Okay, step
so
one.
I heard what is going on. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, maybe it's a bit difficult. So my question to you is: do you have any specific ideas at the moment? If you don't, it's
I mean,
fine.
yeah.
We're just gonna roll off. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I guess since I don't know much about magic, I would just try to approach this from like a Yeah, like basically the new age new age lucid dreaming practices, and try to astrologic project us out
Okay.
of this dream. I don't know.
Astral
Yeah.
projection.
Yeah, astral project us out. So yeah, can I do the roll? I would use
Yeah. I
this.
hear what you're I hear what you're saying. Let me just think on how this would work based on the parameter set.
Or maybe just like make the war, make the stuff around us just make sense. You know, make this a nicer dream where we can like see more stuff.
Force it to against your will. Very well. So, what your ability gives is like it makes it an actual chance, a probability, um, that you would know some random facts and key trivia about lucid dreaming and what you need to do exactly, right?
Yeah, basically from like a YouTube video.
It's not. We're not gonna use the exact ability, but based off of it. I need the knowledge save. It will be DC 15. Anything above a DC 15 is degrees of success. Below that, there are degrees of failure.
Okay. Can I use the previous ability I used, the one that allows me to reroll if it's below 10?
How long does that last?
It's it's like a single thing, but I have two uses. Well,
Okay,
I
you
have
can
many uses, but no.
reuse it. Okay, yeah, that is fine with the two. Yeah, you can use the two abilities in tandem. I would say that.
Okay, let's go. This is gonna be either very good or very bad. So this is knowledge then, or wisdom.
Knowledge.
Doesn't
This
I
is
guess it
And,
knowledge.
doesn't.
Yeah.
and you have advantage from coming on earlier. So
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to use that. Like if you were using the base one, this would be enough. But since we are using the value, or are we using the value of the roll or the value of the after?
Well, what does the ability say?
The ability says to take the roll, basically.
The roll is the end value. It's not.
No,
It's
no,
not.
no. Like it's the same as with the disadvantage, as with the like critical failures. It's basically it's just what you roll. It
The
just
roll rather than the
changes.
result.
Yeah. It's basically just making a roll some other rolls crits. The same way, like when you roll a 19 with like some weapons in D&D, you also
Right,
get a
right,
crit
right, right,
success.
right. I see what you
The
mean.
thing is, it's rolling above 15 and you rolled 15, so it doesn't actually
Oh, it is
trigger.
above 15. Oh, fuck, that's true.
Yeah.
15 exact.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my reroll thingy. My from coming early. To do
Yeah.
this. It's not a reroll, it's an advantage. Oh,
There
nice.
you
Yeah.
go. Nice.
Wait.
It is a reroll though, the coming early thing. We've always used it as rerolls. Even though
No,
we
no, no,
call it
no, 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 no,
advantage,
no, no.
but
Sorry. I just wanna make sure what you mean. You mean that the random trivia ability would make this a crit?
yes.
Yeah.
I said
Because
yeah,
it's the
but I
same as
specified.
it.
No. But sorry, 1 second. Let's take it back because I specified we're not using the ability. We are allowing you to do this based off the ability.
Yeah. So if this was not if this was taking the result, then that would not be enough, presumably. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Unless
wait. Why is it not using the ability? Because it sounds like it should, based on the description. It's a knowledge check, isn't it?
Well, no, but he said he does this like special. I don't
Oh
know.
no, you're right. No, you're right. This is after roll.
No, it is the roll. It's the roll. That's
No.
what it
But I
says. It
mean,
says
what
roll.
I wouldn't have allowed this if you needed to do it like before rolling. All right, because this
Oh
was
right, I
an
see. I
unintended
see.
action, but this is the ability specifies that you use it after the roll,
Yeah.
which
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Actually,
yeah.
I.
So that no, I mean that's it literally saves your ass.
But it does mean I need to roll twice for the amount of uses left because that was a new roll. So
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was your advantage. You just said you were using your reroll.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't
But
have used it
Yeah.
technically,
twice. You wouldn't have used
yeah,
it
yeah.
twice, right?
Oh wait, okay, then no, okay. Oh yeah, it's true because I could have just waited. That's true.
But what you need to. Oh, you wait. Did you roll last time when you used the ability of rerolls? When you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
rolled.
I got a one. So I have 0 of that, and I have one more of this one.
Okay, very well. Just making sure track is skipped. Okay. So it's like weird because I said degrees of success, but you do crit succeed. So like, what does that imply?
Technically, it would be, I guess, a better crit if I rolled more, but I did not roll more.
Okay, so you're walking up the stairs. You think about astral projection, and you crit succeed.
Like some college girl just starts playing in my head, being like, "Okay, guys, today we're going to talk about dreams and astral projection."
There you go. It's like 5 a.m. YouTube where you fell asleep watching, and it just you woke up and it was playing.
Yeah.
Meraki. What happens in here is you try to both. Okay, yeah, I'm giving you a choice as a player. It's environmental control versus full sanity and understanding of what's going on, like awareness of the environment versus environmental
I think
control.
the environment would be more like important to him. He can figure out who he is later once he's not bleeding to death.
Very well. You, and I'm trying to, and so what I'm gonna do is now try to give you my understanding of what this is. As you gain an understanding that there are 4 rooms in here. And you sense that these rooms are almost okay. So let me let me do some coloring. So you have one room, second room. Wait, no, it's funny. Morocco, you have many rooms.
Huh.
Yes, there are many rooms.
He realizes that there are many rooms, and this is the manyth room because the single room was the bunker, and this is the manyth room. So, yeah, there are only many rooms, but also there are many more rooms.
And these rooms are shapeless, given shape. Yeah, random trivia. Yeah, random trivia. They are given shape by quantum fluctuations, and they're only given shape when somebody is observing them. Otherwise, they are in a dreamlike control. It feels dream-like, but you can sense now that it's not really like a dream. As you try to gain these lucid dreaming understandings, right? Has Maraki done drugs?
I think he would have, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's based on Rocky, then he would have, yeah.
So
You can roll out 1d2 and determine if it's 2, he used drugs. If
So
1,
it's-
he did not.
So no, I guess. It is a two
I
or
mean,
more.
I mean, it is your character. It is your choice, right?
Yeah.
Whichever you choose.
Yeah, let's just say yes. He was in the bad
So
part of town.
this, yeah. So this is like hallucinations caused by drugs, but also you are dreaming. So these
So it is a
hallucinations,
dream?
it's like this weird dual state where you, Maraki, is dreaming, but everything
Fuck.
else is a hallucination.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to
And
somehow explain this
yeah,
to
yeah, exactly.
Malek.
That's why I'm saying it's hard for me to explain this exactly. So just back to the rooms. You currently are in one of these rooms, and I will mark this with the red glove. Um, this is the red glove. Yeah, I actually could have used the same red glove, but doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use the same red glove.
Yeah, that. Oh god, you deleted the room now.
It's
There you go, it's back.
You sense that there is a creature in this room. Actually, you sense there are living beings. And sense in the dreamlike sense, you just know something is there, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a very helpful addition. There's 4 gloves now.
Yeah, and they're different colors because they're symbolizing different things. So for a second, you kind of have the understanding that none of these rooms can be changed because no fluctuation while they're being observed. As suddenly, while you're just a tiny bit up the stairs, with Malik still seemingly carrying your hand, I guess.
It's my new weapon.
As the door swings open and Vedant, well, for you, a fatso in a wheelchair rolls in, but for
Backwards.
yeah, for Malik, Vedant rolls in. Wait, sorry. Malik would be.
And this is the door at the top of the stairs, yeah?
No, this is the bottom bunker door.
The bunker, right.
So
Yeah,
as it
okay.
swings open, the bare light shining into almost shows an apartment complex, but it swings shut again as Vedant rolls out. As Vedant, you find yourself in the same corridor that you saw through your CCTV with Malik and Maraki up just a bit the stairs.
Oh, hey, it's you bunker guys.
And
Nice. I
one
thought
of
it
the
might be that
rooms,
creepy person out here.
one of the rooms has freed up. However, the camera in the corner, I would say, probably over here, still has a blinking red light, imitating that it's recording. But don't please continue with what we were saying.
Yeah. Also, why is my house underground now? Everything here is very strange. Also, Lucas, it just occurred to me now that you drew the picture of Fat Vedant. Why did we not just use our tokens?
No.
No.
Because it's not your tokens. This is Vedant in 2 years. Now it
Well,
doesn't
though,
look
to
like
be
this.
fair,
Okay.
Maroki has always looked like this. He just does not change.
Yeah. I mean, I think.
These are 1-to-1.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you
Vedant.
changed in the future, you have to cancel.
But yeah.
That's
Anyway.
true. Now I only have one hand. That's very true.
Yeah. Maroki, all grown up, he just sprouts an extra arm.
Well, actually, I don't think you can actually see the other hand in the image.
No.
So the
Yeah, okay.
token is accurate.
Yep. But yeah, anyway, I guess I would just say, could one of you help me up them stairs? Because there's creepy magic hands behind that door, and they might come here soon.
All right, so now Maroki, the one-handed, like, big guy with like boxing gloves, goes into this like very philosophical idea on how dreams work and what's actually happening.
Yeah.
You see, guys, there's these multiple rooms, but they're not rooms. They are just in our minds, shapeless, fluctuating. Only when we enter them do they gain shape. And I sense in my deep thoughts that there are some enemies in these rooms. Some entities that might mean us harm.
That's a very interesting proposition. I suppose it would sort of explain how things keep randomly changing, like why my house is underground. But actually, Lucas, should I roll something to see if I understand this quantum dream nonsense?
You can give me a knowledge check.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, no, crit fail. But yeah, that sounds also kind of
Actually, with a
completely
crit
crazy
fail,
and insane.
with a crit fail, you would think these guys have gone insane
Yeah,
from
I
the
was
zombie
literally just
apocalypse.
yeah. Oh yeah, from the zombies, of course, that makes sense. Well, yeah, that sounds very enlightening. Also, I understand that the zombies could have probably eaten all of your friends and family, and that would explain why you're so traumatized. But I hope that despite your trauma, you will help me up the stairs, please. Because
You
I
don't
don't
get
want to
it,
be trapped
man.
here.
I say as I go, taking him up the stairs. I saw this in a YouTube video.
Oh, of course. Well, that totally makes sense now.
So yeah, I will help him up the stairs, I guess. But I will
Vedant,
also be.
just to clarify, how long does your light last?
1 minute.
So, as you start, as Morocco you start heading down, the light vanishes. Lasted definitely
Oh,
longer than a minute, but we're gonna ignore that.
okay. Well, as soon as that happens,
Time is weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. As soon as that happens, I will say, oh, sorry, let me just get that. And I will use it on myself this time. I'm close enough that they can see me, and also I'm selfish, so I don't want to die. And I just got attacked by weird, creepy hands.
Question:
Yes.
is it a target you can see?
Yes.
You cannot see yourself in pitch black darkness.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, because it went out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true,
Well,
yeah.
but
That's fair.
technically, can't he see his eyelids?
No, I think in pitch black you can't actually see your eyelids either because
All right,
they're
but
still
like let's
pure dark.
define see though, because like even if you can't see any light coming from the outside, you can still
I don't know.
perceive
If you close
that you
your
have
eyes, you
eyes.
cannot see.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, fair enough. Wait, so this room up the stairs, is there like some what was there before the light went out? Some sort of like a
You
door?
did. The light didn't reach the top.
Hmm.
Like
It's only
Right,
20 meters.
but there was no light coming from the
no,
stair from up the
no.
stairs.
It just seemed like you were going into pitch black darkness.
All right, can I try to imagine there being light on the surface? That definitely is up the stairs.
You you face a problem. You are trying to collapse the superposition of this room into having the light, but it only collapses when it's being observed, which it cannot be if there is no light. You, as a
Right.
GM in
Well,
Meraki, have no ability to observe this room to have it
well,
have a light. You can
well, but like,
control. Yeah.
no, I was that like if you are shifting the distribution of something to the point where it becomes likely that you see it, like you can still shift the distribution while not seeing it, and then collapse it to see it.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, like obviously this is operating on magical stuff, but yeah, realistically, the point of observing with physics is that in order to observe something, you need to interact with it by hitting it with photons, which is what collapses superposition. But yeah, like realistically, we're just talking about magic here, so it doesn't actually real physics doesn't come into it much, probably.
Okay. Let me think for a second. So you're trying to spawn light at the very top.
Yeah, basically. Just like a tiny pimpering coming from the next room up above.
Very well. As this room is not observed, you manage to collapse the superposition, just honoring what you rolled before, right? A critical success.
Yeah.
You manage to
Nice.
collapse this room into a position, and give me 3 words that you think of when you hear the word illumination.
Well, safe. Light.
Right? And
Bright. Well, yeah, safe, bright light. I don't know. That
Nice.
probably would be it.
safe bright light.
You could have said praise the sun, but you know, never mind. That works too.
True enough.
I meant more like I hoped for 3 nouns, but my fault for not specifying.
Yeah.
Safe bright light. Okay.
I mean, if it was a noun, I would say like a lamp, I guess, or something like that. Well, or a sun, maybe. I don't know.
What? As you use it just after it went dark, suddenly a light appears right in front of you. As there's just a lamp hanging off the wall at the top of the staircase that leads towards what seems to be a light switch for this lamp.
Right, so there is a light switch on the light. There is a light on the light switch. Or
There's a lamp on the wall, like a side, like
yeah.
A
just
wall lamp, and then there's a
wall.
switch next to it.
Yeah, basically.
Ah, okay.
While the rest of the room seems to have remained the same,
Okay.
as you're next to
But-
your safe location.
But the problem is that the exit is now a wall with a lamp on it.
I mean,
I did ask for safe, not for exit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, so from your perspective, Malik and Vedant, it went dark, and then a light appeared in front of Meraki, and there was no exit anymore.
Oh no.
Okay, well,
Ah.
it's simple, guys. You just need to manifest your thoughts into and think of the rooms what you want to be in there. And then you will feel well, you will force the room to be what you want it to be. And that's how we get out of this.
You wished for there to be a lamp, which is appreciated, instead of an exit.
Well, I mean, the exit could have just led to another room where there's enemies, you know?
Yeah.
First we need to see what we are doing. Then we can try to handle whatever these enemies are. Also,
Since Malak went to sleep hungry, he'll try to manifest some kosher food.
Nice. Good thinking. I don't
You
think it
can't
works.
manifest when you see. It needs to
Yeah.
be a room you don't see, basically.
Oh, so if you go down to this door, then you could imagine kosher food and open the door, and then there would maybe be a fridge.
Yeah. A kosher buffet, even.
Yeah.
Also, can I sense that the gloves have shifted? That there's now more enemies in like some room and fewer in others?
No, you can still sense that there is just a single empty room.
Oh, our room is empty.
No, your
No,
isn't empty.
this
Ah.
room, the one with 2 is where we are,
Yeah,
I think,
basically.
and then the empty one is the one that I used to be in before I left.
Ah. Okay.
And presumably Hellspawn is one of the other 2, but then there's also the monster that ate your arm or bit it off or whatever.
All right. Well, we need to get out of here, and you can see, right? What I'm saying is right. You know, we're in a dream. You know, we can manifest things, right? I'm not insane.
I mean, I've not manifested anything unless you count creepy little hands, but I definitely didn't mean to have that happen. I can't imagine why anyone would think that I would deliberately imagine having many hands in my house, I say, as I gesticulate with my many hands.
You are entirely correct in that department. I see. You don't need any more. All right. Well, I mean,
Vedant, you hear the door behind you, or in front of you. I'm not sure if you would have turned around, most likely.
Sure, sure, yeah.
It does once again open up
I zoom away.
as Malak, you see. What's his name?
Patus?
Sorry?
Pathos, yeah.
Yes, Patos. Patos run into the room, huffing. Sorry, you dropped your antennas. As Patos runs into the room.
Lucas, can I just use my token, or can you give me control of the drawing? Because I can't move it, so.
I'll allow you to use your token, but very small.
Okay, wait, no, actually, I have another idea. I have an idea.
Because
I
I
will
cannot
just
give.
trace the drawing, and then you can delete that drawing,
Oh,
and
of course,
I'll just use my own.
Great, because I cannot
Give control.
Alex. Yeah.
There we go. He's an orange Granburian because that's the color that I chose for my token. So, well, my token's border, I should say. So it's just the one that I'm using at the moment, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So, Pathos runs in.
Yeah, as he's huffing and he looks towards, up towards you and shouts, "Oh my god! I told you, Malak, he's insane. He has your arm, Maraki."
Oh, you're that weird guy who's trying to pretend you know everyone, right?
Well, so is Malak, if you look at it that way.
Yeah, that's true. You're also kind of a weird guy who pretends he knows everyone.
hey, I'm pretty sure whatever bit my hand wasn't Malik, because I punched
really?
that thing.
Look at his mouth.
I mean, fair, he's got a bunch of teeth, but I punched the thing that bit me, and then I punched him. And I have such strong punches, he would have been knocked out by then. I gave him many punches. I would have given him many punches if I punched him that many times.
That is
If it
true.
was the
He did
same
punch
thing.
twice. He did punch twice.
Yeah, I would have punched it many times if it was Malok, that thing that bit me.
Okay. Enemy. That still doesn't explain why he was chasing me around trying to bite me.
But he is not. He's standing here.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Am I the only one experiencing weird room behavior?
No. Are you saying that there's 2 of Malik?
He takes a
Oh
sip.
wait, yeah, actually now that you mention it, and by you I mean I did see that there was a second Malik. on the camera. So you were getting chased by the one that previously bit. What was your name, Meraki?
Yeah, that's me.
Hmm.
I mean, fair enough. It could have been that some other thing bit me, and it was a copy of this fella.
Yeah, there was definitely a guy that looked identical to Malik.
Well, maybe there's a copy of you running around here somewhere, biting people's arms off.
The speaker of the camera turns on as you hear a Malik-like voice, just a bit more deep, maybe around half an octave lower. Pray to our God, Savid, or all those that do not abide his word shall perish.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Malik is still actively praying, isn't he?
Yeah. So we are abiding our the true God's will. And I raise the tax evasion guide. He is our true word, and his gospel is with me. Join us, my brother, in Savid's name.
Chapter 7, line 4.
Come on, look it up, look it up.
Yeah, look it up, find out what he's trying to say in weird, cryptic, religious person speak.
Line 4, you said.
Of chapter 7, yeah. As you kind of swim over the book, finding chapter 7 called The Friend Tax, with friend being in quotes, is that you always have to be evading paying the friend tax, so you have to not share anything.
The fan of tax.
Yeah, you have to evade the friend tax, not share any fries, not share any cupcakes, anything. And if need be, isolate yourself from anybody that tries to be your friend.
We are disciples of Savid, and we met him.
I met Savid. You weren't there. You were sleeping.
Wait, I was in demonic form when I met him, and I was in angelic form as well when I met him.
That is true, but also there are two. That's why there's two Maliks. I don't know why, but I didn't think of that until now.
Form? You weren't in angelic form when you met him.
The
I
second
was in
time.
The
angelic
second
form.
time he
I
was
was
because
forced.
Oh, that's right.
because he took the angelic form and then he got forced
Well,
to do the
yeah, but
animal
the
thing. Remember, he didn't
but the
change back after that.
demon form wouldn't know that.
No,
The demon
wait.
form
No,
would
no,
be
no,
asleep
no,
for
no,
the
no.
It
second
would.
No, that's
time.
true.
He
No, that's
would.
true. You woke up as angelic form, and then
Yeah.
you switched to demonic form when you were doing the rituals.
No. It's the other way around.
The other way?
The
Okay,
demon
so
Yeah.
the angel form is the one that has two. It has the animal and the other one. The demonic form got just the other one, then switched to the angel to get the
okay,
animal
so it was the angel
forced
that
on it.
made, okay.
But the demon form met Savid the first time.
Yeah. So
'Cause we spoke to Savid twice.
Let me rephrase it as, since your guys pulling the puzzle together. He would say, "I was the first one to meet him. I saw him I witnessed his glory."
We witnessed his glory and his gifts.
You were the one he sent away. If it was me, he would have kept us, trained us himself. But since we have to be friends with these people, we're now
He
paying the tax.
He gave his granddaughter, the most beloved granddaughter, to us to protect.
We should have been the granddaughter.
Well, we were circumcised, so the going to the other gender is something for them to do, not us.
This is such a weird conversation.
Don't you have an inner monologue? This is mine.
Oh, okay, I guess.
A little bit more outward.
Oh my god. I will show Savid that I am the best of his followers.
Wait a
We
minute.
God demands sacrifice,
are the
and the
best of his
taxes are
followers.
overdue.
Don't make me use the stamp. And I take the stamp of Bob that I stole from the DMV line as a holy symbol.
This stamp makes other people pay taxes. It's traceable. And what's
But
traceable?
it deletes our taxes. And I stamp it on the book where it says friend tax.
We just like it's basically like DMV certified specialist. Robert, I don't remember Bob's last name.
Oh,
I-
me too.
Yeah, but Robert's last name.
Robert, me too.
Robert, me too.
he got me too.
I mean, kind of literally. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Me too adds another layer to the duality
Yeah.
aspect. So yeah, Me too. You will face your reckoning for your sacrilegious denouncements. Shara
Even-
will be abided once again.
Holy shit! Devil Malik is Muslim instead of Jewish.
Oh no!
As
He's a
it-
Palestinian. That's why he picked me. That asshole.
as-
that's why
Whiskey
our
turns
Malik
off.
wants to kill him.
But both are circumcised. So
Okay. So yeah, that's why Devil Malik hates you, is because it's against his religion to be circumcised.
no, Muslims should be. All the tribes in the desert
Oh.
are.
Oh well.
So, Malik, what the fuck?
Who the hell are you people anyway?
Dude, are you seriously? Oh my god, he walks towards you, and extends his hands towards your wound, Marok, if you're not stopping him.
All right, I'm gonna let him. I like healing.
He puts his finger inside your open wound as you scream in pain.
Oh god.
What the fuck, man?
Lucas, can I use my abilities though?
Yes, you can. Malik, not Malik, Marok, you are however healed for a single HP.
Hey, I'm up to many HP again.
Your hand kind of, the open wound kind of seals off, but your hand obviously doesn't regrow.
Oh, actually, since we're in a moment of not getting killed, can I take the time to use Granburian Math?
Feel free to.
Cool.
He just begins counting. That's what Granburians do when they get into like a dangerous situation.
I just I realized that I've run out of dust ability, so I hurriedly count on my fingers. It's like single, Many. Ah, I had many uses left, of course.
No. It's like you just randomly take out a flower and you go single, many, by taking off the petals.
Yeah.
None, single, many.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's none as an option as well. Yeah.
True.
Um,
Well, no, not if you use two, then it's just single mana, yeah.
no, but the Granbury math can lead to none. So.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
this
yeah,
instance,
yeah, but
it
if you ask the additional recount, you can only get
Yep.
one per mana.
True.
The additional recount is the cheating method where you use the stem of the flower as like the last pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick off the petals and then you realize there's nothing left and you're like, oh damn, that's none. Ah, there's still the stem. Yes, that's single.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. He kind of looks around. Paphos, that is. Looks around saying, okay, wait. You guys haven't found Hellspawn yet?
Who's Hellspawn?
Okay, Vedant, let me give you a quick rundown. So, like, So, you think you're during the zombie apocalypse, right?
Well, yeah, obviously, although
Okay.
the zombies seem to be
looks,
missing for
he
some
looks
reason.
around, says, everybody who thinks they're in a zombie apocalypse, raise your hands.
I raised my 6 hands.
My hand back. We're obviously not in a zombie apocalypse since there's like fucking doors disappearing and appearing.
Okay, good. So it's only Vedant.
I mean, there's no zombies in this room, but I'm pretty sure there are still zombies around.
So,
I mean, I have no idea who you guys are, but yeah, no,
I
we're
don't
not in
know
a
who
zombie
you guys
so
are
we
either.
have two problems. Malik, how much of your memories do you have?
I have all my memories. I have many memories.
Okay.
I also have many memories.
Very well. So, Vedant, from in that sense, actually, Maraki, you as well, if I understand correctly, from your two perspectives, me and Malik are from the future. In the future.
Oh, okay, another person who's on drugs. That's nice.
So, Vedant. Don't tell me you don't believe in fucking time travel.
I don't believe in time travel, but also, even if I did believe in time travel, we've already established that you don't actually know me, so.
Yeah, sure. You know, let's say that you, from my timeline, had a different life where David didn't exist.
I don't see how that would be a thing that would happen. Although, speaking of that, he also seems to have wandered off along with the zombies, which is probably not great for his health. I hope he's okay.
Okay, so Vedant, he looks at Malik. Okay, wait, no, this is a good test. Ask him a question that only you would know. As he points towards Malik.
Let me think. I've already done David, so let's see about something else. What would I not have told someone? Okay, sure. No, that's not something only someone would know, because that's one of the rumors. It does. I literally don't know.
This is like a conversation, actually, like without speaking to himself. Like, nah, not this.
Yeah, but
This would be
I
a
just,
rumor.
yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just look up at him and I just say, I just sort of shrug and just say that I don't really know. There's not that many things that I can think of that people wouldn't know about me. I am actually quite well known. As I mentioned to you earlier, I'm a diplomat. I work for the mayor.
Right, the mayor. Okay, wait, 1 second. Vedant, You can ask him the same thing you asked me.
Oh, okay then, sure. Do you know who David is?
Okay, so
And like
can
Paphos
I roll?
looks towards you, Malik, like, yeah, good luck answering this, buddy.
Is there a way I should know that?
I wouldn't have
Is
thought
he
so, probably not.
No, I don't
is
think so.
your mentor that loved kissing children?
Weird. You have the same wrong answer as this guy. Are you two, like, you know, working
So,
together or something?
you know,
They're colluding to confuse us.
That does make sense, yeah.
You know Hellspawn? So he's like a guy that spread a rumor about your teacher or mentor. So we kind of thought that's the guy he was talking about.
Oh, right, okay, so that guy,
Yeah, Hellspawn.
Hellspawn, is the one who started telling everyone that I know this guy and I'm in contact with this guy who does those things that have absolutely nothing to do with me.
Well, you kind of look like my faraway cousin called Mo Lesterstein.
Ah,
So
Oh, Mo.
I
I remember Mo. Good times.
well, look, it's whatever rumors you might have heard about me spread by this guy, I assure you that they are completely untrue, and I don't even know when that teacher guy's birthday is, so I couldn't have sent him birthday cards.
We didn't mention anything about birthday cards.
I'm just saying, there was a rumor, and you said that this Hellspawn guy was spreading rumors, and never mind, this conversation is over. That's enough of the rumor-related discussion, I think.
Okay. Paphos kind of rubs his eyes. Okay. Is everybody on the same page then?
Yeah, you and this guy are both crazy, and this other guy's on drugs.
But who's on drugs?
You're
What?
talking about like quantum dreams and all this weird stuff.
Bro, you saw the fucking light appear. I'm not fucking with you.
Well, yeah, I saw the light appear because it was dark, and then someone turned on the light.
There was like a hallway going up there. Come on,
There
man.
did seem to be a hallway, admittedly. That is true.
You gotta
It might have
believe
been an
your
optical
eyes.
illusion, but yeah.
You gotta believe and not believe your eyes at the same time.
Yeah, okay. You do
I'm
seem
not on
more
drugs.
sane than the other two, at least.
Good.
He
Okay.
has one arm and he's talking about.
Well, I try not to judge people by their number of appendages, personally. I find it quite
No, what I
offensive
meant
when
is that
people
he
use
has
that against...
probably lost a lot of blood.
Hey, I still have many liters remaining.
Yeah, he's got many liters of blood, he'll be fine.
plus I keep his scent as a weapon, and I will give it back
In fact,
to him
wait,
when.
no, you got healed, so yeah, you're in perfect health now. Yeah, you literally just healed that guy. I just saw you do that. He's fine.
Yeah, I have many HP. I might have lost a couple, but I still have many.
I'm still
it is
afraid that
it's
the
a
blood
flesh
loss
wound.
might have affected the brain.
Well, the oxygen loss affected your brain when your mother was pregnant. I don't believe it.
Alright, guys, stop arguing with each other. We need to find a way to get out of here, whether we are real or not.
Oh, and we're just gonna ignore the Granburian that just spoke about giving birth? That tried to
Wait.
pin me on being a fake one when we just heard his own voice coming from a speaker? Am I the only one seeing lines drawn in the sand a bit wrong here?
Hey, I'm not drawing any lines, okay? As long as you can help us get back to reality, I'm fine with it.
Moraki, after you saved me from that robot drone that tried to kill me and punch him through a spaceship, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
I have no recollection of that. Stop referencing stuff I don't know.
I hope it triggers something. You can see him like getting irritated.
Well, it's triggering me, okay?
That Brian. Okay. He like takes a step back. You know what? Yeah, sure. If none of you see the red flag walking around carrying a literal flagpole.
A literal severed arm, I
Yeah,
think you'll
but
find.
I didn't mean literal. I mean like actually.
You meant, yeah, not literal. The
Not
opposite
literally
of
a red
literal.
flag. But
Stop
it is.
arguing about linguistics and help us get out of here.
Yeah, okay, we should probably leave and then we can discuss weird stuff afterwards. Maroki is correct.
He says, "Yeah, sure," as he turns around. But this door cannot be opened from outside if it's locked from the inside, and as he pulls the handle, it doesn't open.
Have you tried imagining it working? That's what Maroki thinks is the best solution.
He like steps aside and gestures for you to try. Come on,
I'm
many
not-
hands.
No, I'm not particularly strong.
Well, I'm not particularly imaginative.
Maroki, you managed to imagine the light bulb. Why don't you try it?
I don't know, I'm kind of spent. I don't have a very strong imagination either. That was a
Oh.
one-off.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I wheel my wheelchair over towards the door, but I keep one eye stalk on Pathos in case he tries to kill me.
He like
and-
steps totally aside, like he's taking his
Okay.
distance. You
Cool.
can give me an insight for him if you wish.
No, it's fine. I trust you not to just kill me for no reason. Okay,
I'm not
so
win.
what do I roll for imagining things? I'm imagining that this door is gonna open, and that in the next room there will be some sort of exit. I haven't thought too hard about what the exit will be. I just
It's
want
just
to.
gonna be a pit, just a
Yeah.
bottomless pit.
I open it, bottomless pit, just like, well, I imagined something, and there was a bottomless pit. There we go.
Give me a knowledge check.
Okay, good old knowledge. And that's a crit fail.
Well, it doesn't open.
That doesn't work.
Actually,
My
as you
imagination's not
pull,
strong.
the handle just comes off.
Okay. Turns out my arms are actually a little bit stronger than I thought they were. Unfortunately, my imagination isn't, so the handle fell off.
Alright, well, we need to imagine like a hidden door somewhere in the walls.
Good thinking. You seem to have a better imagination than you're letting on.
Alright, well let's try let's try Mr.
Wait.
Malak over here.
I will try to imagine that if I punch with Maroki's arm, his strength that I witnessed destroying a whole ship will open the door.
I'm
Very
not sure
well.
that's. I mean, if you don't describe it, then I won't say anything. But if you do say it, I would say that's. I don't think that's how that works, but sure.
I will try focusing really strongly on the image of Maroki destroying a whole ship, opening a portal, summoning Savik, stuff like
Give
that.
me a knowledge check. You just slap the arm against the door a few times, like nothing happens. It's just ding, ding.
Maruki just like makes like a sound of pain. Ow! No!
Oh, phantom pain! I'm hurting.
My hand.
Yeah, you seem to have
All right,
broken
well-
every bone in the wrist of the arm, but nothing has happened.
Okay, let's please stop desecrating my body. Can come on, you the other guy who thinks that we know him. Come on, you gotta try something. It's obviously not working.
Maraki, just to reiterate, I am Paphos. The huge one is Vedant. The crazy one is Malik.
Right. Let's
We
not
are
call each their
searching for a
names.
hellspawn.
Yeah, I feel like finding a person called Hellspawn is probably not what we need in this
It's his
situation.
stage name. He's like.
Are you sure that Hellspawn is not this guy's evil twin who I saw earlier?
No, the hellspawn. That's a hellspawn with like a space in between. The
Oh.
hellspawn we are searching for is his stage name. The real name I think is Oliver.
Wait,
Oh.
is he a fucking wrestler? We don't need a fucking wrestler right now.
Yeah, we've already got half of a boxer.
Well, to be fair, at the point of the zombie apocalypse, I don't think he yet was a wrestler. I think he started after like NES took over Grandber.
Wait,
so
what?
what?
Yeah, sorry guys. Culture shock. NES takes over Grandber after zombie apocalypse. Sorry.
That seems like a dick move. Imagine somebody going through a zombie apocalypse and then the very next day you're like, haha, I'm taking over your planet now.
Actually, yeah. That's why
Yeah, but they
sent us on this mission.
Yeah, but
Alright, well,
because of NES, we have all the cards, so it's not all bad.
alright, guys, this is not
Malik,
working.
I haven't seen you drive once.
Well,
Alright,
I
guys.
have a chauffeur.
Oh, okay, wait. I will try again to imagine our way past the door. I think I have an idea that might work.
Wait, guys, let's do this together, okay? Let's brainstorm. And Marky takes his like bloody stump of a hand and just begins like drawing on the wall as if it was like a blackboard,
Yeah.
a whiteboard. And he's like, okay, what's your idea?
Papa says, okay, I wasn't here for the explanations. Can you run me down what is this whole imagined things?
Alright, I'm gonna draw the 4 rooms and then I'm gonna try to like draw some diagrams of like how I think it works. So it's like it's similar to like, you know, quantum physics. Like if you're not observing it, it can change. You can change the distribution, but once you observe it, it's fixed and it can no longer change. So we need to imagine something that we are not perceiving right now. So we can imagine the door maybe being thinner or stuff like that, but we can't imagine the material itself being different.
Wait, but it's okay. But we.
So the idea is to imagine a lock that can be opened easily that isn't locked. You know, imagine
But
the
if
locked
the
door's
door
not
is
locked.
already here.
But also the handle is in my hand right now, so I don't think it's possible to open it anyway.
But I'm struggling to understand if the door is already here, what's quantum about it?
The other side of the door, the part that we're
Yeah.
not looking at. And also the room that the door is attached to.
That explains why the barber shop led into this corridor.
Yeah, that is a weird thing to have happen. Although,
It is very strange.
the same happened with my house.
Do you live next to a barber shop?
No.
No, you both came up to the same door.
Okay, then this is a very weird barber shop.
It's quantum dream barbershop, apparently.
No, it was
Also-
it was funky barber shop. I looked at the sign.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if it still leads there. And then I point at the door, and I don't know if you would let me do this, Lucas, because it is normally supposed to target people, but I would like to use my ultimate to turn the door. Have I? Okay, cool. Well, I would like to target the door and turn it to dust. 5 times, just to be sure. I can't actually target the same thing 5 times, but I just want to target the door.
With Malik still swinging the arm at the door, it's only.
Oh, and also I'm imagining, because not intentionally, but just purely because of this conversation with Pathos, I'm currently thinking about a barber shop.
You need to think about the exit.
Well, you should have said that before I pointed and did this thing without any warning at all. So there
Yeah, I
you
just
go.
like as you were pointing, I'm like, no.
So tons of rusted rust particles basically explode in Malik's face, covering him completely in this layer of brownish rust dust. Um, as barely the light shining at the end of this shows towards a room that seems to have two chairs and two mirrors on each side. I why am I using a black color to draw here? Um, I was like, yeah, why is it not showing? So you have a room,
Listen,
and basically there's two like adjustable height bar stools on each side of the room, from your perspective at least, on each side, in front of mirrors. So imagine that there's a duplicate of these behind them, exactly. And then there's the mirrors. Oh, whoops, not what I wanted.
Okay. And just out of interest, this is like an out of character question, which Vedant doesn't know anything about. But that thing that you were telling Maroki earlier about the 4 rooms,
Yep,
is that something he can just constantly sense now, or is it like a one-time sort of snapshot?
it is a constant. It's not even a
Okay.
sense, it's a no.
Okay. So since I destroyed the door rather than just opening it, did 2 of these rooms merge into one, or are they still treated as distinct rooms from his mind's perspective?
They are still treated as distinct rooms.
Hmm. Interesting.
As
okay.
what looks like a bare bones barber shop opens up in front of you, with basically 4 mirrors, 4 stools, one barber style cylinder, and a wooden door leading into the back rooms of the barber shop at the very end, it seems.
Hmm.
Okay, if we open all the doors at the same time and like enlighten all of them, then whatever creature is here that's trying to like screw us over, apart from this hell spawn and the other Malak, we might be able to like defeat them and be able to get back.
Sure, I guess that's as good of an idea as any.
The light behind you, Maraki, starts to flicker.
Oh fuck.
Ah,
I'm gonna focus really hard on it and just like keep flipping the switch.
It stabilizes as you like flip the switch, focusing on it. It stabilizes once again.
hmm.
I am not moving on to my safe corner. You guys go do it.
Is there any light in the barber area?
The only light that comes is exactly from the end of your corridor, shining into it, illuminating just barely with very long shadows.
Okay, so this weird dream thing that we're in, uh, you two who claim to know about stuff that Maroki and I don't, does either of you know what the purpose of this dream thing is?
Last,
Yeah, where were we before this happened?
last thing I remember, we were traveling towards some like farmhouse to sleep for the night. It's a bit blurry from the last moments. We had a kid with us. Uh, then Vedant, I remember Maraki got nailed in the eye, I think.
Oof.
Yeah.
So he lost an arm in the dream and he lost an eye in reality. That's pretty rough.
Went to sleep. Then Malik said something about eyes staring. Went to sleep. Then Vedante went to sleep. I peed in the flower pot and went to sleep.
Right. Okay. So you didn't notice any weird eyes. It was Malik who noticed weird eyes, correct?
Neither of us saw it, no.
Okay, cool. Well, Malik, what did the weird eyes look like? Do they seem like they might have something to do with this weird dream?
Well, they were sneaky. Whenever I tried to gaze upon them, they were hiding. They were hiding in holes all around the room, and the room was pretty rotten, you can say.
Right.
Really ugly and old.
I look up at the camera and then sort of like nod a bit and just say to
As
the
you
others,
look to the camera, with the light barely illuminating it, you can't exactly make out the shape inside of it. But rather than the lens, you're feeling it like you're looking at an eye.
I throw the door handle at it.
Give me accuracy.
Nope, crit fail. That's about right. I
Wow.
accidentally threw it backwards and hit myself in the eye stalk with it.
It's like a boomerang. You just squeeze it. Goes
Hey,
back.
no, my hand is covered in slug slime. I try and throw it and it just slips out of my fingers and hits my eye. But
Fair.
yeah. Um, I sort of go and hold my eye, and then I will point up at it and just say, "Does anyone have anything that's good at hitting things from a distance?" Because
Malik is
I'm.
holding his arm.
That camera is one of those creepy eyes, I think. I think it's probably something to do with how weird this dream is.
I
Why
will
to throw my
squirt
club at
blood from the arm onto the camera.
it?
Give me a strength check because you really need to squeeze the arm out after you've been flailing it about.
He just
Uh,
wrings it out like a towel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The arm is dry at this point.
okay, can I put some of my slime onto the camera?
Ah, you can.
With the arm, because I'm not touching that
Yeah.
creepy eye.
So you just slap some slime onto the lens.
Yep, with Morocco's arm.
Yep.
So it's now slimy
Oh
as well.
no. Disgusting.
So, when you eventually get around to reattaching your
Meraki?
arm, Maroki, you can use his
No. Real
slime-like gel to stick it in
quick. Real
place.
quick, Meraki. As you see the slime, you kind of automatically touch your face and you realize that the thing that dripped on you is the exact same slime that Malik has.
I mean, I kind of gathered that like whatever bit me was like a copy of whatever is right next to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, maybe the other person's slime is different, but probably if it is the same person, it will be probably pretty similar.
Are you
Yeah. I mean,
speculating out
and I
loud?
I guess I would say it, yeah. It's just like a proof that I'm not insane.
What do you mean you're not insane? Guys, I mean, so Malik, I like you, you're
Yeah.
funny, you're hilarious when you speak to other people. Interacting with you is proper hell on Earth itself. I feel personally very weird about the fact that there is a second you running around and nobody else has a copy.
I mean, didn't we already discuss this? It's his evil twin.
What do you. He like looks at you, but just. What do you mean, evil twin? Grandborians aren't born. How would we have twins?
Well, sometimes two Grand Booleans just appear in the same place at once and then they look very similar.
I mean, what of twins? Like, wasn't one of them like the future Gamborian in the 6ix9ine show? Those were twins.
I haven't watched his show.
I just saw the highlights.
I don't know, kind of weird to watch a stream about a guy invading our planet, but you do you.
He wasn't really I mean, I guess I don't know. In your weird hallucination where you're from the future, maybe he did invade the planet.
No,
And
wait, you're in the zombie
real,
apocalypse.
yeah,
He's an
during the zombie
NES
apocalypse.
soldier that came to Granbur.
To fight the
He's
zombie
just been like
apocalypse,
messing
yeah.
around though. He hasn't
He
really like he's
started
hurt
streaming.
people, but
Okay, he started streaming, which was a bit weird, but I definitely remember something about him fighting zombies.
Right.
Didn't
Isn't
he
it
team up with
weird
those
that the
girly
same week?
superheroes or
Isn't it?
something?
No, no, no. Yeah. And he like goes into this conspiracy mode where he's like, look, ain't it a bit just weird? I'm just saying, ain't it a bit weird that the guy who's supposedly saving us from the zombie apocalypse appeared on the Granbur in the same week that the zombies appeared at?
I mean, isn't it, like, useful to have someone who appears in a time of need? Like, isn't that why he teamed up with the heroes? They love doing that. You know, the girly heroes, or whatever they're called.
Yes, but like, isn't it also weird that he's an NES soldier and when zombie apocalypse was defeated, NES just happened to take over?
Well, I mean, I don't know if that actually happened. I'm
Right,
still
sorry.
not entirely sold on this story of the future.
Please continue, Vedant, with your existence.
well, I mean,
Okay.
this is the site that like, we need to figure out how the hell do we get back if
Yeah,
what you're saying is right, and then we are actually in the future.
yeah,
Supposed to be in
so
the future.
I think if what they're saying is correct about the future and stuff, these eyes that Malik saw are probably the key to the solution. They were looking at him from cracks or whatever in the walls, and when he looked closely at them, they disappeared. That sounds a lot like this whole quantum dream stuff. And we've established that that CCTV camera, which is now covered in slime, has an eye in it. There was also another CCTV camera in the previous room because it was linked to my TV and I was able to see you through it. Perhaps all of these rooms have a camera hidden in them somewhere, and destroying those, well, maybe, or if not a camera, maybe some other eye-related thing, like those mirrors, maybe they have eyes in them for all I know. If we can find the source of the eyes and destroy it, then maybe that'll end this weird dream.
Sure,
Let's
Malik,
try that.
check the mirrors.
Okay, I will zoom my wheelchair along and carefully peek at one of the mirrors to see if I can spot any eyes.
Okay, so like Paphos is staying a bit behind in the light. Is Morocco and Malik staying where they are, or are you?
But Rocky needs to flick the light switch every so
Yeah,
often.
Maruki is the light bringer.
Yeah, I'm staying where I am. I'm not moving
Yeah.
too much.
So
I'll look at Patos though, and if he tries to attack us, I'm going to smite him.
he's like still looking confused at you while you. Why are you staring at him? He's like, dude, I'm not the weird one here. As
Can your wheelchair play some sound so we know where you are?
I mean, you can
I mean, you
see
could,
him
yeah.
as he still barely some light, like just barely enough. It's like light bending around a corner on him by that point, right? But still enough to see the shape of him and the surrounding area. As don't you look at the mirror and give me a knowledge save.
Oh. One.
You get frightened due to your recounts. You're not taking enough damage to be hurt, but this one scary fat motherfucker is staring right at you and just scares the living shit out of you for a second.
I squeal in a manly manner and rush back into the hall.
Yeah.
There was this. It was pretty. That mirror was pretty creepy looking. I think someone else should go and look at it. It was quite scary.
You would also have seen many, because there's mirrors in front of mirrors. So there's like I forget what the effect is called where like you have mirror in mirror reflection.
I don't know either,
Yeah,
but
but
I definitely saw many eyes in the mirror.
Yeah.
And only many of them were mine. There were many more eyes. Many more eyes than there should have been.
There were more than many.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Many is many after all. There's no bigger number than many.
Well, there are manys that are bigger than other manys.
Yeah, there might have been many piles of many eyes.
Yes, there was a pile of eyes. That's what it was, yeah.
So, you saw many pairs of eyes?
Yes, many piles of eyes. Piled on top of each other.
Were these piles any different from one another?
There were many of them. Some of them were smaller, I guess. I'm assuming, since this is like multiple reflections, so surely they get smaller as they go on.
These legs,
yeah.
Pathos just says, okay, you know what? That's it. I give up. He like just sits on onto the lowest stair. Just being like,
you could help, you know. You could go and look at the mirror.
You just told me there's many eyes. I'd rather honestly stay at the light switch.
Fine. I'll go deal with it. I go back to the mirror, but I don't look at it. And you said there's 4 mirrors in this room, right?
Yep.
Okay. Dust time. And I've only got 1 use left, so this will take me down to 0. 4 targets. Epic.
You attack, you don't. 13 damage isn't enough to dust them, but they all crack.
Okay. Oh well, that's unfortunate. This is it's normally more effective than this. Just give me a minute. I just got to count for a little bit.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I can do this again if I just. It was 1.
Do the cracks reveal any of them as being like double mirrors? Because like they should like look different when they crack than normal mirrors.
What do you mean by double mirrors?
Like mirrors that you can see through, basically.
You cannot tell in this dim light, at least.
Oh, that's really bad. I'm just going to spend an extra use, so I've got 1 use of my thing again.
Yep. Well,
but yeah, see, this is the problem, Lucas. I really don't think Granburian math should have a limited number of uses.
Oh no, you can. Wait, what do you mean?
You told me when I was building my character sheet that Granburian math has many uses, which means that the same rules that apply to other main abilities apply to it as well. As in, I can only use it twice if I get unlucky.
I don't think. I'm afraid to speculate now, but I don't think that's what I meant.
Okay,
I
well,
like
hopefully
you
that's
can.
not what you meant.
Yeah, their limiting factor isn't that it's like many. It's as many as you have recounts.
Okay.
So as long as you
So,
have recounts, you can recount basically.
okay, good. So I can safely delete this from my character sheet, this thing that's limiting the number of uses on
Yeah.
my macro.
No, let me. I will say for the purposes of right now, I just want to go back in the chat and double check to make sure.
Because, yeah, because if that's not how it works, then it makes more sense for me to just use a second action. Because we're not in combat right
I
now,
would
right?
say, yeah,
So,
you can use a second action. Like I'm saying, in this context currently, we can say Granburian math is unlimited.
sweet. Okay, so let me try that again. There we go. So that's 2 recounts down, so I'm down to just 11 instead of 13. Well, 14 originally, but it
Marok,
went
the
to 13.
light starts flicker again, and as you try to bump it back up and down, it doesn't move. The switch doesn't. It's like something is pushing against against you being able to flick it.
Can I try to confuse it? Because if it's pushing against me, then presumably if I stop pushing at the correct time, it will push it for me.
Yeah, but it's pushing in the opposite direction, right? From where you want to flick it.
I don't know, but
Can
I
you?
just want to flick it. I don't actually want to. Actually, no, that's right. That won't help. That won't help. Yeah, you're right.
No, but what if you imagine really hard that the switch being flicked the other way causes it to turn on instead of the switch being flicked the way that you're wanting it to be flicked causes it to turn on?
I mean, most switches in Europe are like one side is always flickable and the other just holds it, not flicked, basically.
Ah.
I mean, but you can imagine it's not European.
True.
The funny thing is, there's no binary. Oh no, never mind. There is binary in Granbury. I was like, there is many states that an electron can be in, right? But
Huh.
no, it's none or
There is
single.
many states,
Yeah, but it's
but one
none
of
or
them is
single.
0 and the other is 1.
Yeah, yeah. It's none and single. So binary in Granbury is none and single rather than 0 and 1.
Yeah.
But yeah. And that means that Granburians can even design quantum computers because they
Yeah.
can have none, single, or many.
Yeah, absolutely. Grandparents have been to the moon. I don't understand why it's so confusing.
Yeah, of course, many times.
Many times.
But many years ago though, so it's not something they do regularly.
I mean, how often can you go there, right? There's just an
Yeah.
NES prison there, but what else can you see?
Yeah.
It drains liquid nitrogen. Why would you go there?
Okay, well, I guess I would just try to tire the force out, maybe.
As you start tiring your force out, you do only have one hand, and as you're pushing against it, you suddenly hear a little as you look at the flickering lamp and you notice that the bulb inside the lamp is starting to turn.
Oh god, is it an eye? I'm not
It's a
there.
light
I'm in a
bulb,
different room.
but like the light bulb itself is
I would
turning
ask.
in a direction that would basically remove it.
I would basically just ask anyone, hey, can you
Oh.
guys do like some magic? My light bulb is unscrewing. There's some sort of force unscrewing my light bulb. No.
Paphos walks up and like pats you in the head. Okay, dude, look into my eyes. I've been to therapy. Tell me what is going on. Like, what
No,
is...
no. I point towards the light bulb with my with my
shit!
thumb.
Like,
What's going on? I shout from the other room.
you hear a smash as like shadows and are engulfing you and Malik as both Maraki and Paphos are basically standing in front of the light now. As Paphos has shattered the lamp shade and is trying to hold the bulb physically while it's
Oh, okay,
while
okay.
Maraki you can
Question,
hear
question.
his skin sizzling.
Shadows are engulfing us, but like shadows as in
From the
dim
Maraki,
light, not complete
yeah,
darkness.
no, not complete darkness.
Okay, I
It's
looked
just,
down at myself
yeah,
and I use this.
very well.
Close call.
But yeah, but Maroki is gonna tell Malak to, hey, give him my glove. Come on, move.
I'm gonna roll strength real quick for Paphos.
Since Maroki requests something to do with his property, well, your glove is fine, but I'm keeping the hand as it was promised to me many years ago.
Or like, to use take your hand with the glove and use it to hold the light bulb. We can't let it unscrew.
Not it happens too quick, as although the light bulb was turning slowly, it spins even faster now in burnt Paphos' hands as it drops out just a moment after Vedant has become a light bulb himself. As Paphos
Okay,
has
everyone,
these
rush over here to be in
burnt
the light.
hands, and Maraki the switch just lets go now. It clicks in. But the light bulb has fallen out and shattered on the ground.
Well, I mean, we can always have the film. No, we can't, because there's no gas. Fuck. Well, we
Maraki,
can
give me
at least get
a
some
quick
light from the
insight.
filament. Okay. That's very nice.
As you kind of quickly go through these ideas, okay, filament, maybe we can hotwire it basically. As you look at the socket of the bulb, the light from a dot does have an angle towards it, so the shadows are playing a bit, and it's hard to look at it without casting a shadow yourself. But you can almost fear that at the bottom of the socket, there's almost like an eye shape staring at you.
I'm gonna poke the eye. Wait, I have a glove on my hands. Malak, poke that eye.
Sorry, who you called off?
Malak, I'm gonna point towards the eye and tell Malak to poke it.
Yeah, Malik, he asked for the glove, now he's asking you to come over and poke the light bulb socket.
Yeah, to be fair,
After
that
you saw,
definitely sounds
after you
like.
saw him flick the switch towards it.
Yeah,
Mm,
he's just
okay,
asking for your finger.
I'm not going to poke it. I'm going to throw slime at it.
Ah,
Isn't it weird, Baffa says, like that he wants to slime everything up?
Everything is
everything
weird.
about this is weird.
Is that how
We're
he
not in like a
organizes?
dream sequence. Stop talking about weird things. Everything is weird.
Yeah, but why does he get to have wet dreams? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, as far as I know, this could be
Your
your dream. Shut up.
your mother wasn't complaining about my look last night.
Malik, that doesn't make any sense.
That's
We're
uncalled for. Very uncalled for.
no, it doesn't even make any sense. Not we were on a ship together last night.
If you say so, Mr. Future Guy.
It's true, we don't. None of us have mothers, so that's also kind of.
Yeah, that's also a good point, actually. Yeah.
That's how she
Oh,
died.
unless Pathos, were you adopted? Did you have a mother?
No.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't make any sense then.
Yeah, sorry. I was shipped off to NES as a child.
Wait, you were shipped off to NES as a child before
Yeah.
they apparently conquered the world or something?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
After.
How old are you? Are you you
20
look
years
like
old.
an adult Granburian? Yeah, so you are an adult then. That's weird that you would be an adult in the future and
Yeah,
also a
I'm asking.
child
It's
in the future.
many years have passed. Like Malik uses a weird word to describe it.
So are you also are you born yet in the present? And by born I mean have you arrived as a living Granburian?
I have spawned, yes.
Interesting. So
I,
at this point in time, you are a baby Granburian at 9 years old, and then at a single year old, you're going to be taken to the NES after they conquer the world, and then in many years old, you're going to be on a ship with us,
sounds
and in a
about right.
house. Okay. Well, that seems like an eventful many years.
It is many years. A lot of stuff can happen in many years.
That is true. That's true.
Well, yeah, I've been an adult for just a bit over a single year.
I attack the mirrors again.
Yeah, just turns away.
Yeah.
The mirrors shatter as glass pieces fall all over the ground.
Okay, mirrors gone. How are you guys getting along with destroying the eyes in your part of the building?
So Malik, you're gonna throw just slime into the light socket.
Yeah, I'm not going to poke a live
Yeah.
wire. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah. So you basically jizz all over the hole. Um, but there's no like reaction to it. It seems. Neither had a camera though. Neither have the shattered mirrors.
Yeah. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't actually. I don't know what the solution is to this puzzle. It's too difficult for me.
There's just a camera there somewhere.
As not you're the light source, you can see a camera. Now, the up next to the ceiling where light didn't really shine before.
Okay, okay. Uh,
Even
can I see both of these cameras from the same position? Like if I was standing in the doorway, can I see them both?
yes, but yes, you can. Uh, but they're not like watching the same direction to be exact.
Okay, that's fine. I will once again
Right.
use up my ultimate. 2 targets, exactly what I needed.
Yep.
Even though it's the minimum possible roll, but never mind that. So I will hit both of those cameras, and point at them with one hand each, and shout, "Dust to dust! Cameras also to dust!"
They kind of shrink and rust up as their lenses pop out. Uh, and the light on them stops shining, indicating that they're not seemingly active anymore.
Cool.
As Moraki, you know, sense that there's only 3 observable rooms left.
Oh.
I'm gonna shut up with other people. Some of the rooms have been one of the rooms have been destroyed somehow. Maybe the mirrors are what's keeping this thing together. The mirrors, the eyes.
Oh yeah.
But it's only
Oh,
changed once you destroyed the cameras. Maybe slamming them isn't enough.
interesting. Okay. That's actually useful to know.
So technically, if you act before your light, dissipates, you can destroy the rest of the cameras. And I also point towards the light bulb like the light bulb area, you should also destroy whatever's in the socket of this light bulb.
I'll give that a try then. Oh,
As you
wait,
not,
I realise
yeah,
as I reach the bottom of the stairs.
yeah.
Well, I mean, can't you see? No, I guess not. I mean, do
However, I would
you still
say,
have uses left? Right?
I would say as
I have 0
Vedan's
speed.
light is closer and there's no less shadow play involved, Marok, you can't really make out the eye anymore.
Oh.
Damn it. Okay, we need another light source. Can I try to imagine there being a light source behind the door that is like out of the the barber's shop, the closed one?
Uh, so you're just imagining that whatever is behind the door is a light source.
Yeah, there's like a lit room there.
You open the door and we're on a satellite flying around the sun.
Good
It's
thing
better
if
than
only
nothing. You
Hell's
don't need to breathe.
Yeah, only Hell's wants to do. That's fine. So you're heading over there to open the door.
Well, I'm telling what you call it,
Because-
Vedant to open it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Vedant, you
Because
feel
he's-
like it's the last few seconds of you being shining. So
Oh shit. Okay.
there's,
That's not great.
There is a play of if you open the door and there's nothing behind it that has a light, the light is gone, or you have to reuse your ability.
My ability is on no uses, so I would need to do Gramburian math and then use my ability. So a few seconds of time is really not enough for that. So I'm just gonna rush over to the door, trusting my wheelchair to be able to drive through broken glass and grab the
I'm
handle
also
and
gonna
yank it open.
shout at him
Light
to
source, light
imagine
source, light source, light source.
Yeah.
I'm shouting.
Okay. Moragi, since I would ask you a knowledge check to be the determining factor here.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last use of the ability that allows me to crit more
Very
to
well.
hopefully get.
You-
Nope.
Vedant,
Yeah.
you open the door as at the same time before even a light ray reaches the other room. Everything passes into the darkness. As you hear, as there's a pressure that everyone suddenly feels. As you hear in the room echo, Savid Akbar! And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Do we see a bright light?
No, as this, Vedant was opening the door, his light disappeared, and there's no additional light that's coming from the other room.
Even
So-
after we hear Savit Akbar?
No, at least
Because
not
usually
at the
after
moment.
that-
That's we're gonna the next session might start with a bang in a sense, but we'll see.
Good thing that Vedant's body is going to shield us from the explosions.
I mean, he does have. Oh no, the light ran out, so he does not have protection.
Yeah.
But he still has the
He's-
highest defense, so.
Yeah.
It's Mac Gramborough out of the protection. All the junk food he ate.
Sorry, what do you mean?
The fat rolls.
Of course.
Yeah.
My brain.
It's cushion.
If you think about it, all of the sandwiches that you lot generously donated to me before we went to bed are now going to serve as your protection
Well, no,
when I
because
take the brunt
this is
of the
Vedant
explosion.
2 years ago, right? So you know.
Okay,
And
yeah,
again,
that's
he
true.
is well fed more now than he was when he was with us, of course, because he was
Yeah,
the
that's true.
smallest comforts of home.
Yeah, I have servants and stuff. That was established as part of the rumors.
Yep, he's just one big blob now who can
Yeah.
easily plug up the door for us.
Yeah. I'm moving so fast that I don't even stop to open the door. I just collide with it, the door falls over, and I'm just stuck in the doorway. Like an American trying to get through a normal sized door.
Vedant is the type of person people sing songs about, like Miley Cyrus, for example, Wrecking Ball.
But I mean, to be fair, it does make sense. Vedant isn't actually like he's not considered fat. He's just considered American.
Yeah, yeah.
But probably immigrant in America because he's smart. He's a diplomat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he still gets
He's
by
not
the way.
native.
He
He adopted the local culture. He's just trying to fit in, guys. He
No,
got
no,
sent to
no.
America to be a
By
diplomat, and he
trying,
just became morbidly obese so that he would blend in with the locals.
Yes.
so by trying to fit in, he never fits in.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So we have some very deep lore for Vedant. Like he just went on a diplomatic mission and never recovered his body weight.
Yeah. Yep. That's why he needs many piles of gold every time he does a diplomatic mission because he has to buy so much food. Uh, a regular Gramburian could get by with just many gold for food, but he needs many piles of gold.
Well, he always tells them he needs to buy food for all the people, that he's going to visit, but he just eats it himself.
Yeah.
I need a pile of gold for every single person I'm gonna feed.
every single being the keyword.
Yeah.
All those hands need feeding.
Yeah. Yep. But hey, I'm glad that we made some progress towards solving the puzzle before the lights went out and killed us all. It was nice. It was nice to have that little moment of feeling like we were making progress before our inevitable demise.
And
I'm
throughout
not even sure this was a puzzle.
throughout the whole time, there's just Hellspawn in his below stairs cupboard, just sitting there,
Yeah.
just waiting for the zombie apocalypse to
Yeah.
end.
Well, one of these 4 rooms is just Hellspawn in a cupboard.
I mean, this should be the last room, though. Maybe he's just gonna get exploded by the
No,
by the
no,
mallet.
there's 3 rooms, right? So these 2 count as 1 room now, I think,
Yeah, but
because
but the one
Lucas.
Malik is in is the third one, though, isn't it?
No, no. Look, what I'm saying is based on the way that Lucas has moved the 2 drawings, it looks like the rooms we are in are just treated as 1 room now. So we're observing this 1 room, which has happened to just be shaped like a tunnel and a barber shop, but it counts as 1. So the 2 rooms that were unexplored are still unexplored. It's just that there's only
Okay,
3 in total.
that could be it. True.
I think based like I say, this is just based on the fact that Lucas moved the 2 of them closer together
That
so
could
that
be
they're
it,
overlapping.
actually. Yeah, fuck. We ruined. We made it worse. We're not solving
Well,
anything.
no, it's not actually worse necessarily. It's just the only thing is I'm just worried that now that the lights have gone off, more of these cameras are going to spawn. I think if we'd managed to keep lights on constantly, it would have been doable. But
I mean,
what I
true.
really should have done is I should have tried to push for this ability of mine to be even more powerful than it already is.
I mean, you could have just spent all your time just recounting and recasting the light ability.
Yeah, I could have, but the problem is that every time I do so, I get weaker. Like my health threshold well, all of our health thresholds, I guess, are dependent on recounts, and my temp HP and my necrotic damage, all of the stuff is dependent on recounts, for me at least. So, like, when I'm at max recounts, it was 14 necrotic damage, and I'm now down to 11. Eventually, it's going to be like 1 damage for my ultimate, which is not going to feel particularly impressive, you know?
I mean, also technically, if the barber shop has like a barber's what's it called, a razor, and like a sharpening stone, that you can use that to start a fire. So that could potentially be useful.
Yeah. Although, given that even the light bulb literally unscrewed itself as you were watching it in order to put out the lights, I suspect a fire would probably just like get blown out by a non-existent gust of wind or something.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there really I do feel like there was a puzzle. Like I do actually think there was a solution to this. And destroying the cameras was probably part of it, but I don't know what it was. I suspect that whatever the solution was, it probably required more than one person doing everything. I
Well,
think we
yeah,
probably had to split up in order to access like multiple rooms at once or something, and then destroy the cameras at the same time or whatever.
yeah, we should have opened everything while we had light to just like open as much as stuff as possible and
Yeah.
join it together.
I think if we'd figured out the cameras thing sooner, then breaking the camera in the bunker room would have stopped me from seeing you. But we could have communicated before that happened, and there was probably a camera in my house somewhere if I had looked for it, so I could have broken that one. Then we could have each left the rooms, because we didn't know this at the time obviously, but we discovered later that leaving the rooms linked us up. And assuming that Maroki had figured out his sensing the rooms thing by that point, that would have been 2 rooms uncameraed, plus the room we met up in, we could have destroyed the camera. Presumably that would have been this tunnel, which would have left only the cupboard under the stairs. And I don't think any of us would have found that this session, but then hopefully by the time we solved the other puzzles, that would be the end of the session, and then Hellspawn would like next session crawl out of the cupboard or something, and we would be like, oh hey Hellspawn, there you are, was there a camera in the cupboard? And he'd be like, yes, there was a camera, and he would destroy it. Unfortunately, because there's one room that does not have a camera, and because we've now been destroyed, that is, and because we've now been plunged into darkness, I
Well,
think
we
it might be
haven't
too
actually
late.
examined the cameras ever, which probably would have been important too.
Maybe. Although I feel like destroying them, like probably if we'd examined them, we would have gotten a hint to say, oh yeah, you should destroy this. Like, you know, seeing the
Exactly, yeah.
eye.
We
Like
didn't
I
do
did
that.
see the eye eventually, but I think something like that would have been a good hint. But yeah, we didn't get that, which is why it took us the best part of a session to even realize that we needed to destroy them.
Yeah, we examined a little, basically, yeah.
Yeah. The annoying thing is, I actually designed, like, one of the things that Vedant can do is that I can take a bonus action to just make an insight check. So the idea is, like, in combat, I can just constantly be, like, looking for stealth enemies and stuff. But I am not taking enough advantage of my insight checks.
That is useful. True.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks a bunch for the session, Lucas. Even though I am slightly traumatized, it was a very fun session, and I look forward to finding out how we're all going to die horribly next week.
Yep. Looking forward to
Maybe
it.
we'll survive.
Yep,
I
maybe.
wouldn't bet on that.
Probably not.
Honestly,
I think
hearing
at
that
this
it
point our
traumatized you.
best
Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
at this point our best bet is just hoping that this is one of those dreams where when you die you wake up.
I'm
But
not sure that's a good
yeah.
hope.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks again for the session. See you all next week.
See you.
See you next week.
So, yeah.
Goodbye.